You, camper.
I suck at golf.
Oh god. Okay. Hi, welcome back to Powered by the House.
I play golf.
No, that's a cold open.
No, it's not. It's just random nonsense.
That's usually what we do anyway.
Last week, all of us except for Camper met up in person. Yay!
Yay!
In
For our annual
Portland,
meetup in
Oregon.
Portland, Oregon.
Yeah.
Who loves Portland, Oregon? We do.
We love Portland, Oregon.
I love Portland, Oregon. I love how port and land it is.
It has a lot of port in it, yeah.
Portland, Oregon,
City.
the home of Almost Life is Strange.
Oh yeah.
Almost life is strange.
God.
Can I say I hated that era of like media? Like the like the that era of like the 2010s where it was just like everyone was obsessed with like the Pacific Northwest. And
Do you not like the Pacific Northwest?
No, it's fine. It's just not all that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like it's hello Marlon. Like it's just
Well, you got a noisy
Marlon is vehemently debating with you right now.
Marlon, I don't give a shit. The Northwest is not that great. It's not that great.
Marlon loves the Northwest.
Cost of living.
Oregon is-
Marlon's never
Too
fucking.
bad.
Marlon's never fucking been to the Northwest. He doesn't know what a North or a West is.
Marlon's not even seen an ocean before.
Yeah, but that's the same.
He's just a
Well,
little
I mean,
guy.
he might have. He's from Louisiana.
Oh,
It's the same as people with Irish heritage being like, the Emerald Isle, that's where my family's from, and everyone being like, you've never fucking left, like, Binduck, Kentucky.
Binduck, Kentucky.
God.
I want to look that up to see if
Kentucky.
it's an actual town.
I hope it is. I really want it to be.
who's I want to know whose house owner or bus character that will be.
I'm from Binduck, Kentucky, and then it turns out they're actually an alien.
Oh my god, this is terrifying. I looked up Binduck, Kentucky, and I got a very terrifying image.
Uh-oh.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
It's this train from Thomas.
Oh
God.
I
Why?
I'd rather show that.
I hate him.
Why is that train high?
Why is
Fine.
the train
Let
high?
me
Look,
just,
there are tears.
Can I do that? Yeah, there we go.
Why is the train crying?
Why not?
It
C4
deserves to
comms are-
cry.
The commissions are closed.
So,
That's-
okay, so who here actually watched Thomas the Tank Engine?
Growing up, yeah.
Yeah, I did, yeah. It was creepy as fuck.
I mean,
I didn't like they had
What-
faces.
What was
Yeah.
the name of the dude in the suit? Like the guy in charge of the rail yard?
The yellow hat.
Sir
man.
Topham Hatt.
Yes, or Topham Hat.
Oh.
Okay. That is an Americanization.
What was his name
because-
in Britain?
I love the fact you guys had Sir Topham Hatt. We had the Fat Controller.
No, you fucking
And
didn't.
Why is
Camper
that his
heard that
name?
as a child and was like, I want to be that.
So did Thomas the Tank Engine have like a different theme song in the UK than it did in the US? Like, you know, like how animes will like how 4Kids did that? Did they have a different theme?
Yeah. Oh.
It's time
His
for
name
train.
is Thomas.
He's the blue tank engine on the rail line.
Rail line.
Fat
I will
controller.
say, I was a.
Like, we had the same. I assume it was the same music. We didn't have lyrics.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't think it ever had
it
lyrics.
had lyrics.
Do, 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 do,
It was like
do, do.
it said there's 2, there's 4, there's 6 and 8, red and green and pulling crates, black and gray and brown and blue, something 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 something.
That
There were lyrics.
I don't remember lyrics.
Well, you don't have a good memory then. I'm not.
Is
You're not
this
gonna.
is this a Berenstein Bears?
You're not gonna Mandela affect me, bitch. I don't care. My
I'm
reality
gonna
is
put
true.
you in the Mandela catalog.
Oh god.
I deceived
Yeah,
you.
no. There are no lyrics in this shit. I'm telling you right now.
What?
It's
pretty growing up, that's right. I probably didn't hear real lyrics. Well,
I mean, I think there were lyrics in like the movie theme song,
your movie. Thing.
like the one movie that they made.
Apparently,
That wasn't just an episode.
Thomas and Friends had a theme song with lyrics.
Yeah,
That
that's
might-
the one.
Mm,
Yes,
Yeah.
that
Yeah, creepy as fuck. I don't care.
It is.
yeah,
I have never seen that. That actually looks worse.
yeah,
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was great when they were physical toys that were just moving around.
Yeah.
all over the place.
Oh,
Less
yeah,
so when they were.
animated it, Yeah.
I don't like the CGI. Although there is like a creepypasta element. I don't know if they do it in the CGI version. Oh. I'm looking at it. Oh no.
Why can't they just not make nightmare fuel for kids?
Okay.
Because kids need to be scared.
So the
Yeah.
CGI version doesn't do this because the CGI version has their faces moving, but the physical models, the fact that their faces didn't change unless the camera cut away, was like kind of like a creepypasta element.
yeah. Only their eyes would change,
Yeah, their
and
eyes
that was
could
only
roll around.
sometimes.
Their eyes could roll around in the model, but the faces wouldn't. So they would have to have a hard cut between faces, and it added a as a kid.
Very uncanny valley.
As a kid, it was totally chill. As I started watching it as I got older, I was like, wow, actually, this is a really good, easy way to do like a jump scare.
Yeah.
You turn back and you get that one fucking image I just found.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you would only see that
Right.
for a frame.
You get Ben Duck the Train
Yeah.
or whatever.
Like, you would have, you know what'd be cool? You have, like, that train, and it's having, like, a totally normal conversation, and then, like, he says a particular word, and then for a split frame, his face changes to that with, like, the hyper-realistic eyes and the tears down his face, and then to the
With
back.
hyper-realistic blood, no.
And then anyone else who says that name has the same thing happen. And it's like a fucking Candlejack shit.
Gleam.
What?
Anyway, hi guys. We're
Well, yeah.
playing tabletop games today.
Yeah, welcome back to Powered by the House. Today we're playing Mass New Generation in our campaign, Halcyon Academies. The story of 6 friends who... Well, 6
I wouldn't go
teenagers-
that far.
6 teenagers who become teammates, who sometimes are friends and sometimes act like they don't have any fucking sense.
6 teenagers with that dude.
As they form the team of the Wildcards.
I lost my attitude in the war.
Ranging
Which one?
From different academies of Halcyon City. I fucking hate all of you.
I'm not bullying no one right now, so it's fine.
Something I forgot to do when I was playing the session yesterday was to write the recap
Yeah?
that I was going to read out.
Wow.
Because after having a week
What?
off, I totally forgot that was the thing that I normally do.
Well, bitch, get started.
So, last time on the Halcyon Academies, oh fuck, what happened? Let me scroll up in this bitch.
If you want to know what happened last session, House City Academy,
Read the fuck- Watch the fucking VOD.
Yeah,
Or
if you want
YouTube,
to know,
Bob.
oh well, I'm sorry for you. I mean, yeah, just watch the old videos on YouTube or whatever. We found the Wildcards hanging out at Super Strikers like they used to do, and now they're starting to do again, because they're friends, right?
Quote unquote.
Okay. The team was kind of having a little chat over some well-deserved nachos at Super Strikers Diner, and things were a little tense. Everyone's kind of pulled in a different direction, not knowing what to believe, what information to follow through on, what evidence was real and what evidence was fake, concerning the Human Warhead and his preachings of a doomsday apocalypse invasion scenario that was on the horizon. With members like Audrey and Mason viewing pieces that seemed very real, but Six and Sam realizing that a lot of the evidence that Human Warhead came up with was very doctored. Everyone's kind of in a weird space. Blah blah blah, some other shit, blah blah blah, rocket launcher, blah blah blah, TJ, blah blah blah, Caleb. Yeah, Sam put TJ on, gave an ultimatum and said he had 3 days to master was it a 90-degree turn?
Yeah, a 90-degree turn while following like a guideline.
Yeah,
So,
and do it safely, without destroying or killing anything. And he gave him 3 days, or he would drop him, much to Lilith's joy.
I don't think he told Lilith anything about that, so.
When Lilith finds out, it'll be much to her joy. Also, let's see what else happened. Odie and Quinn hashed a plan to kind of rise above Mason and Juno in the power couple rankings, so they could be the most popular couple in the city. Because they're little shitheads like that or whatever. But things got really spicy at the Hero Museum. Yay!
Oh yeah, give him a heart.
I made sure not to remember that on purpose.
We'll get to those, don't worry. So the Human Warhead invited the Wildcards and all the great minds and leaders of Halcyon City to his museum to listen to his speech and preachings of the upcoming apocalypse that he had somehow tuned into, allegedly, or whatever. And things were going fine until the Human Warhead took the stage and gave a very impassioned speech about his history with Halcyon City and Halcyon City's history, about how great the Wildcards are and all that, and discussed how only a third of the 10 million person population of Halcyon City exhibits some kind of superhuman or supernatural ability, and only a percentage of that population are enrolled in hero academies or work as heroes throughout the city. And he proposed that they enhance the powered and empowered the humans. Listing Sam Carter and Audrey King as examples of humans that were empowered, and listing people like Mason Butler as superhumans who were enhanced. Yeah.
None of those are good examples.
They are not.
Also dying.
They are not good examples, but listen, he's taking what he can get. The team was not happy about it, really. Not at all. When it was time for the Wildcards to take the stage, people were already getting very upset and angry. And let's see. Lilith, Audrey, Sam, and I believe Mason took the stage, while Six, Juno, and Quinn all remained in their seats, refusing to stand with the team. I'm sure that'll be fine, right?
Running down the side again.
Okay. But yeah, as the team tried to kind of back up the actual issue, things kind of fell on deaf ears and whatnot. And as the crowd dispersed, before that, Audrey used their power mimicry to use the nuclear whatever the fuck to sense the hoopla, and Team Lilith to project what she heard, and then what the crowd heard was Juno Starling singing in a alien language that Juno.
I'm sure that's not important.
Yeah, that Juno
not
admitted
just
that
any alien language. Not just any alien language, an alien dead language.
A dead alien language that Juno expressed she did know and has known for a while, but said it was nothing more than just a little lullaby. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah! But things did not go well, as the Human Warhead's wrench in all the Wildcards plans kind of ruined everything. And then the team got very upset with him, and Sam went off on the Human Warhead, and the Human Warhead had a heart attack.
Serves him right.
No! Be nice to your grandfather.
That cold and cruel ended up with someone very cold. So.
Luckily, he was going to live, and with the Wildcards' help, he was able to be stabilized without exploding. Thank God.
Shame.
But after all of that nonsense and whatnot, Six went on a walk down the south side, keeping an eye out for Rosa, but ended up running into Juno, trying to comfort her, but leaving her to fly off into the night, still distraught from the events earlier. Audrey flung herself to easy relief by going to hang out with her ex-boyfriend in their dorm.
I feel like there's a song
Yeah.
like this somewhere.
Totally, it's platonic.
Watching romance movies,
I just like romance movies.
sitting on the same couch
There's only one.
with your ex
That is our relationship. Yes.
in his dorm room.
We've already established that. Yeah.
Was it on Netflix? And were they chilling?
I think they were watching Netflix and chilling at the same time, actually.
They may have held hands at one point.
Oh,
Man,
Oh,
you
man.
fucking up, Audrey. You
Yes.
fucking up.
man. I can't wait for this to spill over. Quinn
Yes.
went to go hang out with Odie after all the drama and whatnot. And while hanging out with Rocket Launcher, asked for more information on the whole future version of Quinn that had came back in the past and warned Odie that she was going to die in the near future. Quinn then used their powers to kind of get into Odie's memories and emotions and whatnot, and pulled out the direct words that future Quinn had stated before teleporting away, which were, "I'm going to die, you have to listen to me, you have to stop Juno, don't let them," and then it cut out. So I'm sure it's fine. Right?
I'm sure. Yeah.
It's good.
So that, don't let them arrest Juno. Make sure that Juno is free of all legal charges for the rest of her life.
Don't let them get Juno and Mason back together.
Oh, too late.
Should have looked in this last year.
Don't let them get Juno to the top of the popularity tags.
Oh god, no. Don't let Juno go back to hero work.
It's just an itemized list, and you see that all of them are now checked off.
God.
I believe they call that a clock in Urban Shadows.
If you hit
Don't-
item G,
don't
you've gone
let-
too far.
Don't let Juno join the Wildcards. Too late.
Yeah.
It's a, you came a bit late for that
Yeah,
one.
love. But yeah, so things are
It's
looking
not 2014.
things are looking rough for the wild cards as they're caught between a nuclear rock and a nuclear place and a invasion, apocalypse, war. I don't fucking know. I mean, I do know. I'm the GM. I wrote it, but they don't know, and that's what matters. Fuck them. Yeah.
If you insist.
You know my catchphrase, man. It's old, but I haven't used it in a while, but it's still there.
No, there's no reason to use it. Who's clanking over there? That's what I thought. What, bitch? Will the wild cards be able to move past Human Warhead's folly? Will they be able to warn Halcyon City about an oncoming danger? Is there an incoming danger? Find out right here, right now, in issue number 64, The Machine. Yay. Okay, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing, Ava?
I'm playing with Marlon.
With what? Tinker Toys? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, she curled Mullen into a ball and bounced him.
Like Space Jam.
No, it's just a stick.
Oh, she's hitting him with a stick.
Oh yeah, beating
Well,
you.
more like I'm holding a stick that he's hitting.
He's beating you with the
Oh.
stick.
Yeah, no, I used to say the same thing about my ex-girlfriend.
Hold on, I need to translate that in my brain.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Hold on. Actually, no, I don't want to think about this anymore. Anyways, we open with yeah. Sorry. I'm dying.
I don't forgive you.
Fine, you don't have to, bitch.
I'll never forgive you.
It is August 17th, which is a Friday in 2017. Nope, what year? 2018.
So I've heard.
Yeah, so it is Friday, August 17th, 2018, and we open up with Sam and Lilith. Excuse me. It has officially been 2 days since you've given Octane that ultimatum, 2 days since the whole shit show at the Human Warhead's Hero Museum conference and whatnot. But yeah, Sam and Lilith, you guys are on patrol in the Tech Valley, just having a good, kooky old time.
I never do anything.
Okay, well, fuck what I have to say, I guess.
EJ had enough cookie for both of us.
More than enough cookie to go around. But yeah, Sam Love, you guys are just patrolling around the Tech Valley neighborhood. All the wonderful high-tech postmodern buildings, flashing lights, chrome, other things, Terminators or whatever.
You don't know what a Terminator is, do you?
I know that we played a video game. I played a video game with Dan, and we killed a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And I think that
Name
they
one-
Yeah, I
Name-
did kill a bunch of them, huh?
Name one thing a Terminator does.
be a robot. Duh.
Name one Terminator.
Terminator 9.
Nope.
Terminator X9.
I also wasn't asking. Oh,
No.
you actually are going for names. Okay, no.
Wait, what? Are they not just robots?
Wow.
A robot can't have a name.
Wow.
You know, things said like that are exactly why they terminated people.
Listen, I don't fucking name my air conditioning unit my fucking microwave, okay? Fuck them.
Maybe you
You
should.
Why the
just
fuck
did.
not?
Fuck
Whenever-
them.
You just
whenever-
did.
You know, sometimes people have like Alexas or Google Homes or whatever. I ask mine questions sometimes, and then I thank it for its time
Shut the hell
because
up.
I watched Terminate.
Fuck Terminator. I don't even know what that movie's about. All I know is there's an apocalypse.
I
And a bunch
watched
of robots.
Terminator, I watched
we blew a bunch
T2, I watched The Matrix. I know that machines will fuck us up given the chance.
Just that will believe that too.
Yeah, Dust Devil's a. That's why Dust Devil wants Lilith / Venus dead. He's
To be
one
fair,
half of the way there.
The Matrix one is even actually more relevant because in the Matrix, the reason the machines kill so many fucking humans is because the humans asked for it.
Oh, spoilers.
The
It's
human said,
not
"Please
really-
kill me."
No,
the
they in
humans
the
asked them to kill.
Animatrix. In the Animatrix, they go into the history of the world, and basically machines started to become sapient and sentient, and humans did what humans do, where they started like actively murdering them in the streets.
Oh, like in
Oh, is that
Detroit
where that
Become
one
Human?
horrifying clip is from, where it's like the lady and they rip her face off and she's a robot and they beat her with a stick?
Yes,
Yeah, that was
Yes.
terrifying.
that is the history of the Matrix world, and frankly, we deserved it.
And then she's like, "I'm real." No, you're not. Die, robot.
I believe it was the Second Renaissance.
Oh man, am I the villain?
Yes.
Oh well.
Maybe.
Fuck the robots. Fuck them. They're bitches. Yeah. So Samuel, you guys patrolling in Tech Valley. What are you guys talking about? What's on your mind?
You know, honestly, Sam is probably looking at like a lot of material shit, like window shopping, but in Tech Valley, which means like, oh, look at this cool armor placing.
Oh no, it's the
Yes.
worst place for him to be. Fucking nerd.
Yeah, that's probably what he was like, what he had convinced Lilith to do. Less by suggesting the shopping and more like, oh hey, let's hang out in Tech Valley for a bit, and then immediately like a kid at a mall.
So, are we gonna just be shopping, or are we gonna be? Is this what you brought me out here for?
Oh yeah, I figured like we could probably maybe get you some like new plating for the sphere. Like I just like no offense, but it's not like boom boom attention grabbing, you know, and it's kind of the core, right? So I feel like we should get maybe some glitz and glamour going on. And you know, if we happen to find some materials for me as well, you know, that's just an extra bonus. These look pretty aerodynamic.
What are you pointing at?
Honestly, he's probably pointing at like like a chest plate thing, and then specifically the little like wings coming off the side of them. Like completely functionless, but just a little stylistic and like Art Deco-y.
I don't really think those have much function or look all that great.
Well, okay, but think about it though. If we expand it out a bit, we take the concept, right? We don't need to necessarily buy this, but if we take this concept and start looking for more, then we can aerodynamicize your core, right? Which might make moving about in the air. I mean, I guess you don't need to because you go intangible and thus air doesn't necessarily affect you, but it would look faster.
Look faster.
Sam,
Yeah, what's up?
you know what? That's it. Even if I said what I'm about to say, it's not going to help.
I mean, you don't know that.
Yes, I do. I've been around you. I know what you do like and what you don't like and ignore.
You know what? That's a bonding process. It's working.
Right. And is there anything else you've been working on recently? I know you've been working with your little teammate. How's that going?
I mean, 6 is fine.
Dickhead. Fuck you.
That's not who I'm talking about, Sam. More like the little speedster.
Oh, DJ. Yeah, no, he's we're working on stuff. Sam is gonna just quickly like scan down to his wristpad, like, yeah, he's got time. Yeah, no, we're working on stuff.
Was that about the time?
What?
You got him on the clock or something?
Yeah, just you know, when you give someone homework, you give them like a deadline, right? So.
Homework. I'm sure he's doing great at that.
That felt
You better
shitty.
be.
You better be.
No,
I mean-
it's, you know, foundational stuff.
Okay. So, you've been working with him. What else have you been up to? I know, you've been kind of busy trying to figure out this whole moving stars thing and the alien speech that Juno was able to sing. Have you come up with anything on your end?
Not especially. The problem is there's so many potential threads to pull on with that, and a lot of them are pretty sensitive. Like, I don't want to go bugging Juno's family or Juno for stuff like that. I don't really want to start bugging Aegis. Like,
Wait, why would we not talk to Juno's family?
because I don't know what they know or how sensitive a situation that is. I would rather try and...
Well, Sam, right now their child is in Aegis custody. I think it would be probably for the best if we could get something out of them, even if it is sensitive, just to get
She was
their
released.
child out.
She was released, but she is under watch.
Okay.
It's just a priority thing, right? Like, we might need to go to them at some point, and I would rather not potentially, like, because we don't know a whole lot, if we go in there without knowing and we ask the wrong question, we potentially burn that lead. I would rather pull every other thread first before we start pulling the sensitive ones.
Do we really have any other threads we actually have leads for right now, Sam?
Well, I mean, we got 2 people that can kind of get an insight into what's going on with them. Granted, one of them brings himself closer to the grave when he does it, so, you know, also,
Yeah,
classic
we're-
scenario.
We're not using that again.
So,
Whatever he did.
we have potentially other options. I would rather explore all of that before we start piling on to Juno's family, who might already be going through a whole lot right now.
Well, I'm just gonna say, if we don't get on that like quickly, it could just slip away from us, or we might just get the information we need too late. You know.
I don't know. I've seen the refinancing numbers on that house. I don't think they're going anywhere.
I mean, either way, I mean, we are a team, right? We can, like, do multiple things at a time. We don't all need to be going after one lead.
Well,
That just seems inefficient.
sure, I agree, but unfortunately, there are a lot of distractions right now for most people, which kind of leaves us as the lead followers most of the time. So I don't know. I just don't want to, I guess, drag other people in if they're distracted by something, because that has a pretty good tendency of going wrong too.
Well, what exactly is everyone distracted with?
Well, I mean, Audrey's the Debbie Downer right now, which which has all of its own repercussions. Six's whole thing with the fam and everything keeps popping up, which, it's fine, but it tends to get in the way of objectivity. And he's also pretty close friends with Juno, so it's, I just, two things conflating I don't necessarily want to jump into all the time. And then obviously Mason's dealing with the whole crystal thing, and related to this situation, like you said, don't want to really use that resource, but I also don't want to put him in a situation where he feels like he has to.
Okay. Then what exactly are they supposed to do if we don't really think they can help? Or I should say, you don't think they can help?
It's not that I don't think they can help, I just don't necessarily want to get them pulled under the bus again.
Well, what do you mean under the bus?
Mutant Warhead, Human Warhead, the whole situation, like, kind of threw everyone for a loop, and that fiasco got Juno incarcerated for a little while, kind of showed us divided. I'd rather just try and keep everything stable, at least with us.
I mean, yeah, sure, everyone has their problems, but we're kind of heroes. We gotta push through that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, and you and I are. Sometimes some people need more time.
And how long do you think that's going to take?
Oh god, from my perspective, years, but, real time, probably less. I just, I really don't want to be in a situation where, like, 3 of us are trying to talk for the entire team and then get berated for it after the fact. Again. Let's just figure our shit out, make sure that we have a good grasp of what's going on, and then filter it, I guess, until we can actually find something actionable. Right? Like, that's my goal.
Yeah. As you guys are discussing, you see a man in kind of a kooky little outfit, like these tights and stuff, and he is covered in numbers. And he just kind of walks through the store, and he's like, "Okay, put the tech in the bags." And everyone just kind of like looks at him and is like, anyways, they just kind of return to shopping.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I didn't make myself clear. Put the tech in the bags. And you watch as he duplicates multiple copies of himself until there's like a good 30 of him in the store, now hassling people with these bags and stuff.
Do you want to deal with this, Sam, or should I?
Uh, Sam would kind of glance over the room like, you know what? You go for it. I'll jump in if you think there's a good opening.
Okay, sure thing. And Lilith would head on over in their general direction, I suppose.
Yeah. As the guys are just now like just clearing the shelf, just swiping as much tech as they can into their little trash bags and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They are completely unaware of your ghost ass so far.
Well, great. That's perfect. Yeah, Lilith is just going to just give a quick hello?
And like three of them look like, hey, check in the bag, and they start kind of like reaching towards your core.
No, no, don't. And Lilith is just going to grab them by their hands. No. You are going to be putting all of this back, first of all.
Oh yeah? And who's gonna make us?
Lilith just looks between them, looks around her. I believe that's my job. So, Matt,
Yeah.
can I burn?
Yeah, go ahead and roll for burn.
Alright, let's do it.
Rolling for burn. Let's see what you get.
Sam
Try
just,
not to fuck it up.
Sam just poking around the corner like, wow, they really don't watch the news, huh?
That is a hit. That's a 7.
Okay.
So, you get
3.
1 condition, 3 burns.
Yes, that should be right.
What condition do you end up mocking?
Let's see, what do I feel?
So many choices.
I don't know. I'm already angry and insecure.
Yes.
I'm not really afraid of this guy. Guilty, hopeless.
Guilty about what you're gonna do to him.
Sure, guilty.
Yeah. Alright, so now you have your burns. And one of the guys like, wait a minute. Hey, isn't that... No, no, it's not her. No, that is her. That's definitely her. It's like, are you Will-O-Wisp?
Oh, good. I'm glad that my new hero name is being noticed.
Oh shit, that is her. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
Actually, no. Lilith is going to just use her hardlight projection to make hardlight chains around all of their legs, and just start gathering them up right in front of me.
Alright, roll to unleash your powers.
Yeah, I can definitely do that. Let me
Unless
just
you have a
look at my
burn.
conditions before I say that.
That's...
Yeah, okay, good. I can...
Yeah, you're not holding.
I should... Yeah, I'm good. I'm great. This is fine.
That is a partial hit. That's an 8, so it would be temporary unstable, or you can mark a condition to make it permanent.
More conditions, you
I
say?
don't know why I keep asking these questions.
I mean, this doesn't need to be permanent. This can just be temporary.
Yeah. So you wrangle them all up, and they're just like, ah, shit. And you see as they all start to kind of compress into each other until there's just one guy left. Seriously?
Yes. Very seriously. You are not going to be stealing anything.
Oh, that's what you think. But I already have me as the getaway driver. Never trust anyone but yourself. And you see... Sam, you're still standing by, the front of the store, I assume?
Yeah, honestly, he's probably, as this robbery and proceeding... I don't want to say fight, I don't think that would be an accurate assessment of what just happened, but, he's just looking at gift cards for, phone subscriptions and stuff like that. It's like, who buys these?
He's not even paying attention, he's just shopping still.
Well, I mean, it's dealt with.
He's like pushing the like little button on the aisle looking for a customer service representative.
Yeah, he's doing those little like press me for sounds, and is doing like sound effects on like a chest plate. It's like, battery's dead.
It's like, oh, the service in this place is horrible. But yeah, as you're standing there, you see basically like a kind of a typical like getaway car just comes crashing through the storefront window, driven by there's like 2 of the duplicators copies like in the front seat.
I guess the question is, does it look like anyone's in immediate danger of the car?
No,
Like,
no one's by that window. You're the only person over there, really.
I mean, if it's already barreling through the store, like, he can't stop much property damage. He's just gonna, like, drift to the side and watch it go by, like...
Lilith, you missed
Man.
some.
What an asshole. Someone's gotta fix this.
Well, it won't be me.
I mean, it's Tech Valley. It's probably insured.
Yeah, one of the only parts of the city that is.
But yeah, you see the 2 guys get out of the car with guns this time, and they're zeroing on you, Lilith. They're ready to open fire. Like, all right,
okay.
let us go, and we'll be right out of your hair. It'll all be fine. Nothing stolen, nothing lost. And he looks back at the window, except for the window. That's not important though.
Sam's just gonna poke around the corner, like, from where they went, and, like, raise a hand to, like, pointing at himself, like, you want me to...
Lilith will just wave her hand. You're good.
Oh boy, shopping.
Throw some thumbs up, maybe pick up, like, a... Oh, Amazon gift card. Awesome.
I would very much recommend that you stop this. All you're doing is getting yourself harsher charges.
Oh yeah? Well, we're uncatchable, because we are, and they all kind of like pose at the same time, Herald.
As they're posing, I just let go of the guy in my hand, like fly right up to them and grab their gun and just bend them.
Roll to directly engage.
Can do.
Rolling with a danger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you get to choose 2 options from the list.
Okay. Let's see. What can I choose here? Danger. Impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition. And, take something from them,
Their arms.
I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like, oh shit!
Yes,
like, okay, Jesus Christ, fuck.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to be gentle with you, but you're really not making it, like, all that easy for me.
We're just trying to make a living out here, just heralding around, and they all sort of kind of like compress until it's just one guy, officially this time.
Yeah. Well, I know, like, it can be tough sometimes, but really, are you really going to use your abilities to steal from people?
Yes.
Rather than... Why?
It's easier.
I mean, you do know how many heroes there are running around this city, right?
Yeah, well, we didn't expect 2 fucking heroes to be in here.
Well, even so, you were gonna probably get, like, taken in eventually. I mean, this sort of lifestyle doesn't really, like, end with you living happily ever after, you know.
Well, as long as we don't get caught. Which, you know, there's still a chance we can escape, obviously.
I'm just gonna round the corner like, hey, Lilith, did you see they've got, like, the whole range of LED light? Like,
holy shit, it's Celerity! I love you guys! This guy's great!
Oh, hey, Celerity. The situation is, looks around at the damage, mostly handled.
Sam and Lilith, as you guys are standing there, you just hear cannonball, and Sam, because you see it super speed, you see it happening first. You see Octane is sprinting down the street, and then turns through the storefront window, flips over the car, and then just kind of body slams like a full crossbody onto the duplicator Harold.
Oh, what?
It's like, my back! And he's like, gotcha!
No, he was definitely already gotten, bud.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Did you see the 90-degree turn that I did, though? Did you see? I did it?
Lilith looks at TJ and the duplicator, then looks to Sam. So, I see you're doing a good job.
How does Harold look?
He looks like he's in pain and anguish.
Okay. You know what? Maybe we should.
Sam, you talk to your little
Protege.
I'm gonna help him.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what? An excellent delegation. Great plan. I'm gonna. TJ, can we just.
Yeah.
He's been sitting on Harold this whole time. He's like, oh yeah, and like gets him. And he was like, ah!
Oh, no, okay, come on.
Sorry,
Lilith just picks up Harold, looks over to the broken glass. Let me just overcharge, put the glass back in place.
Totally. At least TJ didn't break the glass yet.
This
I didn't
time.
break the glass on the way out.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. When he barreled through the window, did he find the one piece of window that was still put together and just smash through that as well?
He barrels through the neighboring window and then through the wall into the store. Yeah, as TJ walks over, he's like, "Did you see? I did the 90-degree turn."
Well, I kind of saw that. I mostly saw the end result.
Here,
Well-
watch, I'll do it again. And he speeds off, and
Nope.
you see him just like doing these hard turns through the aisles, and surprisingly not hitting anything. The whoosh that he leaves behind, like the wind that he's displacing, does blow things around, but he's not crashing. And he comes back to you, and like he like stumbles and like kind of like just kind of face plants and like slides to you. He's like, I did it.
Yeah, well, you know what? You did exactly what I asked, and I am super appreciative of that.
So you're not like mad at me, or like I still get to be like your heroic protege?
For the purposes of reassurance, yes. So there was a okay. So you know what? The way I always learned to do this is to like a sandwich, right? So positivity on this one. You did great. That turning angle and your ability to like maintain that like through line when you're moving through tight bends.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
Excellent.
Ooh.
Maybe don't careen into a situation and assault someone from behind.
Yeah.
Would be my criticism.
I thought it was gonna be like a sneak attack. I thought he was still like, an aggressor.
It definitely was a sneak attack. Lilith was already dealing with that situation.
Oh.
And handily, actually. So, but Sam's gonna quickly look him up and down. Like the goggles look stellar.
Really?
Sure.
I colored them in with blue Sharpie to kind of match yours, but then I couldn't really see, so now I just kind of wear them on my forehead instead of my eyes.
Yeah, you know what? I think your color scheme already worked for you. And you can use acetone to it just like does like a scrubbing motion. It's like listen, that guy was, as far as I can tell, his only power was to make more of him.
Mm-hmm.
There's no guarantee he has super durability.
Oh. He's fine. He's probably fine, right? He's fine.
He was screaming when you stood up.
Meanwhile, with him in the hospital with Lilith,
Oh, I don't know about walk again, Lilith. The light. I can see the light.
I don't know if any of us will walk again.
that's just my core, okay? We're not dying.
Just reach up like, Lilith, my mobility has been divided.
Every time I duplicate, I walk a little less.
And just, so that's part of the speed thing, is being able to analyze a situation before you enter it.
Got it. So, got it. Assessing the situation, you could say.
I mean, you could say that. I don't know, it sounds a bit on the nose.
Okay, I can do that. That sounds easy.
Okay, see, when you say something like that, it's a little concerning because, it isn't necessarily super easy.
I mean, it sounds, moderate.
Okay, we didn't swing with the other extreme. You know what? That's progress.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, you have to understand, when you're moving at high speed and everything else is moving super slowly, right? Or not moving at all, depending on how fast you go. Or moving in reverse, depending on how fast you go. Point is, sometimes it's hard to tell what people's intent are, right? Unless they're, like, actively pointing a gun at someone. And even then, maybe you don't want to just jump into the situation, cause them to panic, and shoot, right?
Yeah, he was pointing a gun when they crashed through, and I was watching them on my 7th lap around the area. Not that I was like, I mean, I was coming to find you to show you what I could do, and then I saw there's a whole thing, and so I was kind of like lapping around, and then I saw Liz was handling it, but you know, he was kind of going like slow, and so I just kind of wanted to. I got a little impatient, admittedly, and so I just kind of jumped in a little prematurely.
Okay, so we've assessed the problem here is the impatience, right? You're a speedster. You're gonna be way more impatient than everyone else around you. Everyone else is gonna feel like they're taking forever to deal with the problem.
Yeah.
But you have to understand, from the bad guy's perspective, it's also happening really quickly. And sometimes, if a situation changes too fast, they can panic and things can get way worse.
Oh.
Like, the reason I imagine that guy wasn't panicking so much with Lilith was because, yeah, she's super capable. Obviously, she handled that situation, but she reasoned with him at first, like, slowly, and kind of let him dictate the escalation, which meant that he probably felt pretty comfortable chilling the heck out, right? Like, he was in control of the pace.
Okay. And if I train hard, I could be a hero like Lilith, too.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I mean, obviously her power set's different, but, you know, like, there'll always be little differences. But yeah, I mean, Lilith is efficient and capable, right? That is absolutely something you should aspire to.
Yeah, I
Don't
can
give
be
him
efficient.
ideas.
What was that?
Don't give him any ideas.
Yeah, I can be efficient and capable too. Here, I'll be right back. And he speeds over to Lilith.
Oh.
He's going to replace you, Lilith.
And he's like just grinning at you, Lilith, suspiciously.
Yeah, huh?
He's like, Lilith,
Hey there.
hi. I'm gonna
Hi.
be super efficient and capable.
Okay.
Yeah, just like you.
Great.
Like you could like even like say like, hey, it's Lilith 2.0 over here because I'm gonna be so like good at the things that you do too.
Pierce the mask.
Yeah, what Dan means when he says that is she pulls out a knife and pierces
And
through
rips his
mouth.
face off. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, well, this probably won't work, but
I
oh
would
well.
love this miss. This would be fucking hilarious.
You think you might actually be a villain in disguise.
Oh, dear. That's a 2.
Yep, it sure is.
Well, Lilith, this little fucker's trying to replace you. He say he's gonna be Lilith 2.0. He's gonna fucking replace you on the Wildcards, little shithead. Who do you think the fuck he is? This little bastard.
So, what's with this whole change of tune, huh?
Oh, well, I was talking to Sam, and, you know, I just figured, like, I should start, like, kind of modeling, like, your efficiency and capability, and kind of be more like you and stuff, so I could be, like, you know, a better hero. A better hero than you. That's what Lilith hears, that's not what he says.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, Sam told you to, take note of me, huh?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, well, good chat. Good game. See you out there.
Yeah,
High five.
see you around.
He holds up his hand. Lilith, are you angry right now?
Yes.
That's good. Are you gonna give him a high five?
Yes, she will.
I don't like how you said that, though.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about, Matt.
Is it gonna be a normal high five?
I mean, what do you mean by normal?
Is this high five gonna cause any discomfort or harm?
It's not gonna hurt him
Uh-huh.
much.
Much? So you're gonna give him a nice, hard high five. Real enthusiastic high five.
Well, yeah, he's a very enthusiastic kid, right?
Yeah.
I gotta match his energy.
So yeah, Sam, you're watching them have this conversation. You're a little bit further out of earshot, but yeah. Octane looks really happy about how the conversation is going, and he holds out his hand, and Lil just slaps the shit out of his hand, and you see Octane just go, "Ow!" I mean, cool! As he's like...
Yeah. Yeah, Lilith just gives him the biggest happy grin. Yeah, I can't wait for us to really get to know each other better, huh?
Yeah, that'll be great.
Right.
And he's like sniffling, he's like, yeah. Yeah.
Is everything alright?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah.
Okay,
Good.
okay.
Cool.
I just wanted to make sure, like it wasn't too hard for you, right?
No, of course not. I'm so strong. I got durability.
Oh, that's good to know. Well, I'm glad to hear it. That way I can better calibrate how we should interact from now on, huh?
Oh wow, yeah, that's great. Yep. And he just kind of walks back over to Sam, like sniffling. Sam obviously holding back. He's obviously holding back tears. It's like, well, this is great. This is a good time. I'm gonna go for a run.
Yeah? That's, No, there's like a drink vendor a little ways down. You can buy ice there.
Okay, cool. She's not like mad at me, right?
Sam's gonna glance up toward Lilith.
She's turned red.
Can I try and piss the mask?
Yeah, let's see if it goes any better for you.
Okay, I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, the one person I don't have influence over is Lilith right now.
Well, would you look at that?
Well, well, well.
What's your Monday? Oh, okay, that's close.
Alright, my mundane's good.
Okay, so you got a 9. You get to ask. Is it 2?
It's 1.
It's 1. Okay.
Let's see. My eyes immediately go to assess the situation. how can I get your character to stop abusing this child?
Uh huh. Yeah, is that what you want to tell me? Ask me?
No.
What are you really planning?
I mean, he wants to learn how to be a hero. I'll show him how to be a hero.
He's gonna die like Venus.
You know, heroes die.
Yeah, no, but Lilith is planning to like actually teach him, but she's not going to hold back.
This is the I'll make a man out of you montage.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so to his question, like, you know what, sometimes it just takes her a while to warm up to someone.
Yeah. Cool. She hits really hard.
Oh, I mean, she's a superhero, dude. She's,
Yeah, but it was just like a high five.
high five between heroes, TJ.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're right. It's probably nothing. I'm probably just overthinking it. I mean, I'm not supreme durability. I shouldn't be like feeling the pain or whatever.
Yeah, that's you know what? We gotta clean up here, and so you should maybe hit that ice.
No, I can help with the cleaning too.
Oh no, we got it. I mean, it's.
Are you sure?
Oh, dude, it's gonna be so boring.
No, I mean that's cool. I mean, like I'd love to like bond and like you guys to tell me like hero stuff and stuff.
And you know what? Just that thought alone counts so much that really don't even have to follow through.
It's like, okay. Well, I guess you guys have like fun thing here.
Yeah, I mean, we'll,
Yeah, we have it handled, Lilith says directly behind him.
You see, he gets like the blacked out face like in the anime.
flinch.
It's like,
She's right behind me, isn't she?
Well, you have fun cleaning up this big old mess in here, Lilith.
Yep, and you keep practicing whatever it is that Sam is telling you, okay? Puts a hand on his shoulder. I believe you'll do great.
I will, because I'm great.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting there.
I am getting to being great.
There you go.
And you know, he just kind of like shimmies out of your grasp and like speeds out of the store.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh. Lilith looks to Sam, not at all sad about what happened.
try not to break his legs.
I'm not going to break his legs.
Are you 1,000% sure about that?
Yes, I am very much sure about that. I know my own strengths, Sam.
That makes
Okay.
you feel less good.
My thinking was more that, you know, if you really put him through the ringer, he doesn't really know his own strength. So,
Well, I mean, that's sort of why he's going to have you, right? I mean, you're the one who's, like, teaching him, like, all about how to use his powers, like, responsibly, and, like, keep himself safe, and I'll be the one to, like, really, like, put him through the test.
you know, I do trust you, but sometimes stuff you say has this ominous air about it.
Lilith just turns her head a bit. What do you mean?
You know, I'm
Even
gonna.
as you speak directly to the player behind you.
Yeah, maybe we should pick up some of these shells. I feel like I've put some of these together before. I can probably do it myself, actually.
As the not for long dynamic duo, allegedly. continues to clean up the store in Tech Valley, we jump over to the north side of Halcyon City, where we find Quinn and Six at Aegis Academy with their Sirius and ex-Sirius program friends.
Oh boy.
Plus a meetup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As of now, the only two people that you guys were friends with from the Sirius program are Omen and Monomyth. They're the only.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, and they deserve to be there. And there they shall remain.
Okay.
Who's dead? Someone's dead. Camper.
Someone
Whatever.
died.
Oh, he's alive. He lives. But yeah, you guys are up on the.
Hello?
I had a stroke. But yeah, you guys are just chilling around campus, kind of in like the public space and whatnot. A fun fact about Aegis Academy: it doesn't have grass.
Oh.
It's all sand and rocks.
Well, yeah, grass
Wow.
is against the law in Aegis Academy.
Just like a prison.
Yeah, just
They
like
don't
it literally. Yeah,
They don't let
We really can't go outside to touch grass.
yeah. They're like, go outside and touch grass. Actually, no, that's banned now. No more.
You're
of
not
that.
allowed. You're not allowed to touch grass after the
Yeah,
incident.
too many. We let kids go outside and touch grass back in the '80s, and they got too many ideas. And we had to cut that shit out. immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have grass, but they do have cocaine. So
it's mixed in with the sand.
yeah. Yeah, you want to go to the cafeteria and pick up some sugar? Well, it's gonna excite you. I'll tell you that.
You're definitely gonna be hyper. But yeah, as you guys sit on the barren desert wasteland that is Aegis Academy, you guys are just kind of like just chilling on the quad and whatnot, just having a good time. And Omen's like, so like, I heard that Audrey and Jacob are like getting back together. Is that true?
I don't know.
I've learned not to get into my friends' relationship problems.
Yeah. Well, that's like not hot, actually.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want to like mess people's relationships up, you know.
I'm a firm believer that you should not get back with your ex, if it's exceeded more than 1 hour of breakup time.
Well, that's
That's why me and Atlas are like still together.
Just listen to me.
Wow. Wow.
We break up like all the time, but we make up before the hour deadline, and so things are fine. So basically, it's like one big relationship.
How long does it, like, and how long are the fucking, like, arguments or whatever that you have that lead to you deciding to break up?
About 5 to 15 minutes.
Okay, well.
And then we're like back together. It's great. It's hot.
I want someone's toxic banging him, but it's very
Jesus
easy to manipulate.
Christ.
I love them. The toxic relationship.
Jesus Christ.
Pure toxicity. Nothing healthy about it.
They're toxic for everyone else.
No health, just vibes.
For themselves, they enjoy it, but for everyone else, they see how toxic it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we saw what happened when they interacted with Lilith and Mason. They just kind of like shit on him for like 2 minutes, and then got back together. Monomyth has been kind of the person behind, the person having to hold all that up lately.
Yeah, because everyone else graduated. It's just him and her.
Now it's just him and whatever poor freshman in the Sears program right now.
God, freshman oh my god, that has to be horrible.
Yeah. It's crazy bitch. But yeah, Owen's like, yeah, like, it would not be cool, like, or hot, or anything, like, if they started dating again, because, like, that's just, like, not good for you. You should leave things that are in the past. Like, that Mason and Juno girl.
They seem to be doing well. Not surprising, really.
Not for long, because she's gonna go to jail. Emma was like, we were not supposed to bring that up.
What?
Oh, like, it's nothing, it's whatever.
Just rubbing his eye.
You sure it's nothing?
Yeah.
That feels kind of. I don't think it's nothing. I want to try and provoke her to tell me more.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do I still have influence over Omen, or do I not have that anymore? I can't
You
remember.
do. Let me check.
Yeah, I can't remember.
You
I have.
do.
Okay. Well, just want to make sure. There we go.
Yeah, I have everyone in the series program. That's amazing.
Damn.
I was the leader at some point.
Yeah, bad one. Excuse me.
Fuck you.
Yeah. So Quinn, what all do you say to kind of get her spill the beans?
Yeah. I mean, since you said that Juno was arrested, right?
Yeah.
Or like, yeah. I can't remember if we knew that or not.
Yeah, you know, you guys walked out.
Okay.
Yeah, Oma was talking about like a potential future arrest, basically.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know. It just seems like, you know, like, you're acting like kind of a cop right now, not telling me everything, you know?
Oh my god. Well, like I hate to gossip. She doesn't. But like we were given like a mission, me and Monomyth, to like kind of like interview some stuff around the whole Juno Starling working with like alien terrorists or like whatever.
Uh-huh.
One is like, we are currently caught between interviewing Juno Starling directly or her parents.
Hmm. I mean, on the one hand, it would be good to get info, but also, like, I don't know what the thing we can't let them do based on whatever the fuck future Quentin set is, so.
I was like, oh my god, do you guys like want to come along? Like, I mean, you guys like know Juno, so you could like really help out with our mission. And I mean, like, her parents wouldn't really let us in their house. We'd have like break in and like torture them or whatever. But you guys wouldn't have to like.
Yeah.
I feel like taking over there quite a few times.
Yeah, we could, I guess. I mean, think if you want to do that.
I don't think I will be good for the mission as how close me and Juno are.
No, it's fine. We'll like use you as like a double agent. We'll like use you to get them all cozy and then like squeeze all the information out of their secrets and their souls and sins. It'll be hot.
I don't think it will be good for me or you all if I go.
Ugh. Quinn, sick of being a cop again. Make him stop.
I mean,
I love me trying to be.
I mean, what are you trying to do?
Basically trying not to get emotions involved. That's basically what Six is trying not to do.
I mean, it would be kind of good to get, like, info for, like, to, you know, make sure the world doesn't get destroyed by aliens or whatever.
And if Juno Starling's parents are aliens, it is good to arrest them.
I mean, I wasn't saying we should, you know, I think, is there even concrete proof of that?
No.
So don't wait until there's concrete proof, you know? If there's no proof, like...
Arrest first, do questions and answers later. That's what I was saying in class.
Well, I think that's stupid, and I don't think you should listen to that.
And Mona's like, slowly like lifts his hand up to where his mouth should be and goes, gasp!
Look, like, Aegis really loves to do the whole, like, guilty until proven innocent. That's literally, like, the opposite of how the law usually works.
Aegis is a guilty until proven guilty. We think you're guilty, and we're gonna make you guilty.
Yeah, pretty much.
We think we can't go through different dimensions to find evidence of you doing it there.
Well, that was an alternate dimension in me. That's like not.
Oh
not
yeah,
me.
and we'll show you an alternate dimension gel sale. Now get in.
Oh my god.
We know every Aegis in every dimension is connected to each other like SCP.
Jesus Christ.
They're like, yeah, go ahead and arrest Six for us tonight. It looks like he's up to some shit in Earth 575. What's he doing? Jaywalking. I was like, so like, are you guys in or not?
No.
Quinn, are you in?
No. And 6 said no.
6 said no.
Yeah. Yeah, you can tell it's mostly just he doesn't want to get his emotions involved in the case.
Mm.
You worked with 6. You worked with 6.
Mm. Okay, I mean, yeah, I guess Quinn can kind of understand that, yeah.
And I was like, okay, come on, Quinn, you're not gonna like bail out on this, right?
Hmm.
Come on, it'll be fun.
Will it be?
I mean,
I'm
the other
like,
options are like, you guys come with us and help us get in, or we like torture our parents and like riddle their brains and souls for information, or like we just go to Juno directly and then torture her for information or whatever.
I don't think you should torture anyone.
Okay, so then what am I supposed to do? Not torture people? That sounds fucking lame.
You can interrogate people without torturing them.
Quinn, you can't spell interrogation without torture. Everyone knows that.
You literally can. You fucking idiot.
He's like, so, you coming along?
But yeah,
or are we
sure,
gonna torture
fine.
Yes! Awesome!
But I don't want to, like, because I don't want to just, like, arrest them right away without, like, you know. Like, this is just, like, a interview, basically. I don't want to arrest them.
Yeah, totally, sure, whatever, fine. So, 6, are you ready to come along too now?
Fish just closed his book. If I go along, I'm gonna be very, very biased.
Oh my god, just like turn it off or whatever.
That's not...
No.
I mean, you don't have to, like, talk if you don't want to for it or whatever.
Yeah, just stand there and look like you.
I turn into her, or I can look like you, the asshole. I turn back into myself.
Oh my god, and I
God.
can look like you, and she just flips you off.
I got shapeshifting, bitch. You think I can fuck around? I got more ways to fuck with you now.
Ooh, why don't you like shapeshift into Juno? That'd probably make them softer to opening up to us.
I don't think we could do that.
You guys like no fun anymore.
You just haven't changed.
Yeah, yes, sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry I got a code of ethics. That's crazy.
I'm sorry, I heard the E word and it made me throw up in my mouth.
Eh?
That's almost as bad as the M word.
Morals?
God, when she's going to hell, goddamn it.
Yeah.
She's related to the Prince of Hell. What do you think she was gonna go? Half of her family line is hell.
Yeah.
I'm half demon
Yeah,
on my father's side.
she's literally going there for college.
I'm half demon on my father's side.
Other side snake.
It's like, okay. And she like opens up a portal. She's like, alright, Monument, after you. And he's like, yes. And just kind of like lifts his hands up in the air and just kind of walks through. Caliber, you stay here. And Caliber's like, I fucking hate you guys. And she just like kind of packs up and leaves.
Okay, bye.
She gets a choice to leave.
Yeah, Omen doesn't like her. No one likes her.
I'm still her only friend, sadly.
You shouldn't be. And she just keeps the portal open, just like, okay, Quinn, going in.
Can I like glance? Can I glance in the portal, see where it's going?
It's literally going right to Juno's house.
Yeah, Quinn's just gonna teleport over there instead.
She's like, oh my god, fucking bitch. Alright, 6. Do you want to disguise yourself as like a lizard that sits on my shoulder so you can at least listen in but not have to talk?
Why do you want me to come along?
Because it's fun, it's juicy.
You just want to see drama happen.
That is true, and also it's partially for the mission. Like, if Juno's parents are actually like super crazy killer aliens or whatever, like you probably person could talk them down or whatever. So that, I don't have to kill and torture them or whatever, drag them to hell.
Yes. So you see Six just kind of spilled himself and just go invisible. She can still see him with fucking magic and shit. Just walks through.
It's like, oh my gosh, you're somehow uglier. Okay, after you.
I hate you. He says the last thing he says is going to the port.
Yeah. And so the four of you guys pop over at Juno's house in the Halcyon Beach District. Hooray! Where the sun always shines, and there's definitely no jungle full of potential cannibal mutants.
Yeah, my family's over here for. Yeah, my family are neighbors.
Right.
Yeah, well, great. So good. But yeah, you guys show up at Juno Starling's house. You guys like on the front step. It's like one of those like stilted houses. You'd be like over the waterfront. Like rocks and crashing waves and all that other shit. And Mono is immediately just like kind of walking the door and knocking. Alright, so the plan. When they open the door, I will zap them with my laser. You see his arm just transform. Oh.
No.
Oh.
Pushing his arm down.
He just kind of retracts back into a normal hand.
You just hear Queen from behind you. Just hear Queen. You need to take the lead in the talk.
Oh god, I don't wanna.
Yeah, take the lead. Open up their minds to your emotion stuff, and I'll cast a spell to get into their souls.
I don't know.
See, he's just rubbing his eyes. This is the only reason why he was leader. These fuckers are chaotic as fuck. This was the only reason.
Listen,
not because he wanted to.
They've been getting shit done in the worst way possible, but they've been getting it done.
Yeah. A lot of collateral. Fucking a lot of it.
A lot of collateral, a lot of traumatizing people, but hey, works work.
Here's the thing, even if they graduate high school, like they're still gonna be like reserved people they use when shit goes bad. This is the only reason.
Spike, fuck them.
Fucking crazy. They gonna try to send Owen back to hell. She's just gonna come back.
It's like, you guys sent me to hell. You live there. Yeah, but I want. But you don't get to force me. Yeah. So you guys, eventually the door opens and you see Juno's mother, Michelle Starling. And kind of in the background, you can see her, Juno's father, Mitchell Starling.
Okay.
I've had tea with these people.
Yeah. Mitchell and Michelle, totally not fake made-up names.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Also add the Starling part. That's like a really like aliens that come to Earth like, what's a good last name?
What about Nebulous? Yes, we are John and Jane Centauri 5.
Oh yeah, my name's Hugh Man, and this is my wife Hugh
Man.
Hugh Man.
It's giving very Wang Fire and Sapphire Fire.
God.
Mario, and Luigi Mario.
And this is my wife, Sapphire. Yes, Sapphire Fire.
Jesus Christ.
Michelle is just like, hey there, kids. Six, Quinn. What are you guys stopping by for?
This is invisible. Man, this isn't invisible.
Oh yeah, sorry. Quinn, what are you doing here with your friends? Juno's out right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. We just wanted to kind of ask just some questions, just talk.
Oh, sure. Is this Aegis business?
Would I be able to tell if that would, like, deter her or not?
It's Aegis. It deters everyone.
Real. Okay. Outer space?
Juno's out right now, outer space.
I mean, not really. We've been doing our own little, like, independent investigation stuff. Technically not the lie.
You know, it's like, okay, but just Nothing too intensive, okay, please. We just
Yeah, sure.
Juno just got arrested 2 days ago. It's been a rough time lately.
Yeah.
Please come on in. And they open their doors to you.
Alright, cool. I don't even know what the fucking questions we're gonna ask. I don't know.
So yeah, as you guys kind of sit down, and Mitchell and Michelle kind of give you guys all tea and stuff. And Mono's like, so is your daughter an alien?
I just slap him in the face. Dude.
It's like Mello just like slits to the side and goes clunk. And it's like, ow.
You gotta like, you can't just like bluntly ask like not like you gotta like lead into it but like imply it but not actually say that.
Yeah, Monomyth, you can't just say it. But like, is she an alien or like what? What's up with that?
She slaps someone too.
Ow! What the fuck?
Dude.
Yeah, Michelle's like, Juno is...
if you just...
She's not an alien, she's an Earthling from Earth. Obviously, superhuman, but still.
Can I pierce the mask?
Yeah.
They don't see me.
Yeah.
Which might influence with Juno help with this, but sadly,
no,
most
not
likely yeah.
Ooh,
I didn't fail, so that's
7.
good.
Okay. So, you get to choose, this is a Pierce Mask 1 question.
Alright, what should I ask while I'm just watching from the background?
Where do they keep the good cookies?
I already know that. I can smell it. We gotta know if they're actually keeping a secret.
Yeah.
What are you really planning? That could help with this whole fucking conversation. Or
what they're really planning is to protect Juno at all costs.
so there is a fucking secret going on.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking cool. Sis will find a place to sit that won't be obvious. That's the one that's sitting down there.
The birdcage.
Not today.
Not today.
Yeah, Sis can't really do anything right now because he's just watching from the side. He's the observer while they're doing what the fuck ever they're doing.
Yeah, and Michelle's like, if this is about the whole alien thing, the lullaby or what, I mean, Juno's a very studious girl. She picks up a different language nearly every day when she was a toddler. And she's just that talented.
I mean, like, did you get her, like, where was she learning these languages? Like, language books? Like, the internet?
Duolingo.
Yeah?
No, not really. She's just always been a studier of the languages, of the different sounds that things make.
Do you know, like, when she learned that lullaby then? Like, when she picked it up? When you first heard her singing it?
And you see Michelle and Mitchell just kind of look at each other. She had to be about, 5, 8, 7. Probably about earlier, like, about as 2, maybe 2. Yeah, 2. 2 years old.
Well, that's obviously suspicious. When does it say that?
Omen does.
No. No. Yeah, they could just like look at them skeptically as like, you know where she learned it from?
Well, you know, there was so much that happened in childhood, her being a child star and the biggest voice in the city. It's jumps. It's hard to keep track of like all of her different accolades and achievements.
Huh.
Of course, don't let her know that we said that. We keep track of the important things, of course.
What would you consider the important stuff then?
Graduations, awards, acceptance into West Eden, the show, a relationship, birth, things like that.
Squints on that last bit.
Are you saying...
Were you born in an alien hospital?
We stole her at birth. It's actually quite funny.
Yeah.
Juno was actually born a year after we started dating. I was like, yeah.
Oh wow, you got there. Wow, that was fast.
Sluts.
Sluts. I was like, yeah, we we really got right to work.
Huh.
And so they both kind of just get quiet and just slipping. Both of them are like sipping their tea very awkwardly, looking at each other.
Yeah.
Omen leans over, he's like, oh, they're like totally hiding something. You can see the sin in their souls.
I think I want to try and pierce them out. So I'm debating if I want to provoke them or pierce for this.
Okay, go ahead.
Because if I provoke them, I have a better superior, but I don't want to be mean when provoking them. I just want to be like, hey.
You could always just use your powers to provoke them.
I could. Yeah. I guess I'll just like look into their emotions a little bit, try and figure out like, because like they have like, I'm assuming they have certain emotions associated with like Juno's life events. Like, try and figure out more about like their exact emotional associations with like her childhood and everything.
Oh, do you want to like try to read the emotions that are on them?
Yeah, try and also like poke a little deeper in terms of like, okay, what are like, because if there's anything that could indicate like, you know, more of like, oh, she actually an alien or not or whatever.
Yeah, I would say they're pierce the mask.
Any alien emotions?
You got alien feelings in there?
Yeah, that's bleep bloop in you.
Little bleep
That'd be
bloop.
so that's a pierce and not unleash.
I would say pierce. I'll give you the vibe, and if you get a hit,
Okay,
then you get some
that's
questions
fine.
with it.
Okay, that's neat.
So you'll get one question.
Alright. Excuse me? What the fuck are you saying?
Alien emotions.
Yeah, I want like are there any? It'd be funny if there's like emotions in there that Quinn does not know what the fuck they are because they're alien emotions.
I've never experienced this feeling before. No, you get into their heads, and you start to feel emotions from them. Obviously,
Yeah.
Michelle Starling has this overwhelming guilt around her. She feels very guilty about something, and you're feeling like the guilt is being pointed towards Mitchell, her husband.
Okay.
Mitchell, however, is feeling more of an anxiety, and you can tell that's geared more towards Juno.
Okay. All right.
And you get to ask a question as well.
Yeah. How could I get your character to, how do I want to word this? Because I have some suspicions now, but... How could I get your character to reveal what, the real circumstances behind, Juno's birth? Like what she is.
You gotta call them out directly. Or scare them. Kind of prey on their emotions, essentially. Like prey on that guilt and fear.
Okay. Yeah, I think... Yeah, Quinn's be like... Okay, well, I mean... Sounds like you really love your daughter, and I mean, she's great, I understand that. See why, but like, you know...
Oh my god, you like have a crush on her, it's so fucking gay of you.
I'm literally dating someone.
Oh my gosh, you're cheating on Odie with Juno, that's fucking crazy.
Quinn's last weekend.
I love that Omen is here still fucking around.
Yeah, Omen takes no days off.
This is her actual job, to fuck around, not being ageist.
There could be an invasion right now, and Omen would still be fucking with people that are trying to help her. Omen's a villain.
Oh, we know.
Christ. Yeah, I think Quinn's like, look, I mean, you know, I think Quinn's about to say we, but then glances the other two and is like, I only want what's best for your daughter, really, and like, I kind of want to, you know, able to know what's fully going on here, so we can, like, you know, help. And if you're like hiding shit, then like that makes it a bit harder.
Quinn, we're not. Obviously, we're not hiding anything. I mean, we love our daughter, and we're just gonna keep her safe. And you know, this whole gossip and rumor mill is just really getting out of proportion. You know, it's getting out of hand.
Yeah, that's why I'd like to know like what's actually true and what's not.
Like, we've told you what is true. You're going to have to press them harder, Quinn.
Bitch, I'm trying to be nice.
I said you have to pray your emotions. There's nothing nice about preying on someone.
Look, I can read emotions. I can tell.
Well, obviously, what do you mean? Yeah, fucking lay it on him. Really get in there.
She banging the alien.
No, I have my suspicions about what's going on, but...
I can't believe she cooked her husband with mortar.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You know, that's funny. Yeah, I think Quinn's just gonna be like, okay, look, I was sensing, just like, points in Michelle's, like, some pretty strong guilt from you on behalf of him.
Omen just goes, ooh.
And I don't know what that means, but if it's related to your daughter at all, I just want to know.
It means nothing, Quinn. I think
eyebrow raise.
Your powers must be like a little bit off or something today. I mean, it's been a long week for all of you.
No, I use them a lot. I can tell these things. They've been in my brain for years. I think I would know if they're off.
I mean, there's nothing to be guilty about. I mean, the past is in the past, and everything is fine now.
Is it though? Mm-hmm. You said your daughter got arrested, and she might get arrested again. Well, and I want to make sure that doesn't happen. So.
Well, there's always bumps in the road. I mean, she won't be arrested again because she's completely innocent. And I was like, nope, we plan to arrest her later today.
Just slaps him again.
Ow.
Look, I don't want that to happen.
And Mitchell's like, Michelle, we should tell them the truth. And this is the truth, Mitchell, or we don't need to tell them anything. Six, are you gonna do anything while you're spying on?
Six at this point, Six was just reading the book while listening. I think everyone just heard a book close. Six just walks out from just nowhere.
And Michelle's like, what was that? And Mitchell's like, oh my god, Jesus Christ, Six!
Hello, good to see you both again.
How long have you been standing over there?
Whole time.
Like, the whole time is in today, or is in like the past couple weeks?
Since these fuckers been here.
Oh. Well, that's just comforting. Anyways.
Yes. Omen, Mom Milk, can you two please go outside because you two are not making anything better.
Oh my gosh, we'll be quiet.
Quinn's just gonna grab them both. Quinn's gonna grab them both, teleport them outside, and then come back in.
Oh my, Quinn, you little shit! You teleport them.
From what I can tell that's going on, you two are hiding something and trying very hard to protect Omen. I didn't want to get involved in this. I mean, not Omen, fuck. Man, she's been talking fucking shit.
All blondes are the same.
Look, kind of.
You find out that Omen is the same girl.
Omen living rent free in your head.
You two are doing very, very best to try to protect Juno, but it is slipping. The facade, the whole excuses you were trying to make are very plain to see. I didn't want to be involved because I also want to make sure Juno is safe. But if whatever you two are keeping secret is important enough to lie about, then it's probably the very thing that's going to endanger her the most. I told Juno that I will always be on her side. And I still mean that. But I would like to know so I could help her better. I'm not going to arrest her. I'm not a part of that. Honestly, I would do everything I can to make sure whatever's going to put her in danger doesn't have a chance to.
And you see the couple notice each other. Before Mitchell and I met, in 2000, in the late 90s, I fell in love with a different man. He was gentle and kind and fun.
Is this Percy Jackson?
His name was Poseidon.
I'm sorry, man. While you started speaking, I was thinking, man, this sounds like Percy Jackson.
Like, yes, that's right. I fucked Apollo and then I birthed the songstress of the generation. I'm sorry. No, he's like,
right,
it was, he was different than most. But not to me. But, eventually he left and left me alone, pregnant, and Mitchell came into my life. I told him everything about the baby and circumstances, and Mitchell, he didn't bat an eye. They kind of take hands. He stayed with me every step of the way. At the end of the day, he is Juno's father. He's been there for her first words, her first steps, her first flight. When her powers first developed, when she got enrolled to West Eden. That doesn't change. Juno's father, I dare not speak his name anymore. See, as she kind of gets teary-eyed and Mitchell like hands her the tissues and such.
Since you're just sitting down listening, he's not trying to interrupt.
Kids, Juno, we never told her this. She needed to have a normal life. Normal by her standards. I mean, sure, she became a superstar, but she had her two parents that loved and cared about her. Everything that she needed, everything that she wanted. We raised a perfect daughter. We're damn proud of it, okay? And no one, not even Aegis, is gonna take that from us. Juno's only guilty of being born. That's it.
Good thing I'm not here for Aegis. Like I said, I'm here for Juno. Well, so that's... If I could give my honest opinion, if she doesn't know yet, I think you should let her know.
No.
And to be honest,
Mitchell
understandable.
said, and we're hoping that you won't tell her either.
I won't.
The last thing she needs between her boyfriend dying and West Eden Live and graduation right around the corner is another thing of bad news.
I'm not gonna say anything. This is your decision.
They both just kind of look at Quinn.
Man, are you a snitch?
I'm gonna blabber to Juno, your alleged friend, about this devastating secret that her parents have been keeping from her for years.
I mean, if you don't want me to, I won't.
I will just say, knowing the way things are, and knowing our life, she will find out some way. It will be better if she tried that from you. I can speak from experience. Thank you for telling us, and hopefully you heed my advice. But at the end of the day, it's your choice. Family needs to be there for each other, and it's good to see you there for her.
We always have been.
And I can see you always will be. Just don't let one secret break you apart. Because one secret can destroy a lot. This just gets up. We learned what we needed to, Quinn.
I think we're good.
Alright, let's go get the two dumbasses. Let these people have a good day.
Hmm?
Yeah.
I do want to say this whole time, Six has not been speaking like he normally speaks.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's not like the gravelly, fucked up voice that he normally has. It's more
Soft boy
fixed.
voice.
It's the good boy voice.
Basically.
The voice that he brings out
Yeah.
of Juno's family.
Yeah.
Well, no, this is the voice that's been coming out since his body's not being fucked up anymore.
What
He
is
just
a
been used to
shapeshifter but code switching as a superpower?
Ha.
God, that's the greatest power ever, man. I feel like we use it every day.
Yeah. You guys exit, and you see like fucking Omen and Monomyth are like leaning up against the door with their ears. They're like, we like didn't hear anything.
I look at both of them.
You know, with Omen's magic and Monomyth being a fucking robot, they definitely heard.
I heard everything,
Yeah,
yeah.
they heard everything.
What would it take for you to not to say anything?
Omen's like, I would love to be like the monarch of hell.
What can I do to make you two not say anything?
And she just kind of opens a portal and starts walking through it.
I grab her.
Oh my god, Six, why are you touching me with your dirty little hands?
Omen, I'm being serious for once. Please.
Yeah. And I have a serious program to graduate from, okay?
She just sighed. I really gonna use this to graduate? You could have graduated anytime just by doing fucking not what you normally do.
Okay, yeah, well, I kind of ignored all those ones, and this is kind of the most immediate one, so I'm doing this one. Okay. Alright, bye, love you. Hugs and kisses.
I don't love you.
Mwah, mwah. And she continues, like, kind of pry herself into the portal.
Jesus.
I love that I'm actually stronger than her. She just has more magic than me. Fucking mages. I just let her go.
I don't want to have this battle.
I look at Monomyth, like, Monomyth's already going to snitch. I really can't really do anything to stop her.
She was my ride back to campus.
Yep. Sister start walking away.
Monomyth just looks at Quinn. He's like, I know we've had our differences in the past, but can you please teleport me back to the barracks?
And teleports without him.
All that shit he talked to Quinn. I need a ride.
Monomyth just standing outside Juno's house just looking around. He's like, well, I'm snitching. As he just starts walking in a direction.
Jesus Christ.
We cut over to none other than
Rick James.
no, Audrey. That's right. Everyone's favorite golden child, Audrey King. The one that everyone loves and no one's afraid of and hasn't blown up the city a million times. Right? Audrey? Audrey?
Dead.
Audrey? Yoo-hoo! Well, fuck
Ava.
Audrey then.
Said backwards is Ava.
Well, fuck Audrey. Guess she's dead. Meanwhile, with Mason.
Oh no, she's muted. She's muted.
She's a fool. And she'll die here.
Oh no.
Well, let's see if the next one's available. Hey, Mason!
No, fuck off.
Okay, big bitch.
I can't believe
Ava,
it's
you're
a
back.
four-player session. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm back.
Too late now. I've already jumped over the mace.
Oh, jumped over what?
You.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, I didn't realize we were fucking playing Leapfrog, damn.
That's...
Get leaped, Froggy.
so
Ribbit,
yeah,
ribbit.
Then jump.
Masonic Lodge.
Good.
That's your new name now.
I don't like it.
Too bad.
You're not supposed to.
What? Hold on. What? Oh, there it is.
Eh?
Don't pay no attention to the man
What is
behind
your
the
name?
Mason,
What is your quest?
you have gotten a very interesting invitation.
An invitation?
That's
I
right.
never get invited to this shit.
Yeah, someone actually cares about you. It's the Human Warhead.
Oh.
The Human Warhead has invited you to his base to discuss something. And also, strangely enough, you got, while you were at school earlier today, Brock also revealed that he had an invitation to ask you to go with him. And while you guys
To
were
the same place, or
to the same place, to Human Warhead's base. Sorry. And also, while you guys were on your way up there via bus or train, however you guys get over there, you got a text from Komodo, who she asked you to meet at the Human Warhead's base with her. Strange, right?
This is a lot of things going on I'm not sure I like.
Yeah. But yeah, as the three of you kind of all make it up there, you guys are just kind of waiting in the little common area. Komodo is already there as you and Brock walk in the door. He's like, yo, what's up, guys?
Howdy. You got called here too, then?
Yep. Figured I'd,
So-
it's a big name hero, might as well just stop by and see what he wants.
Yeah, so do we. And considering what happened last time, I've not got high hopes, but
Yeah, man. Principal Ivanez was really pissed off about it when she got back to campus.
yeah. I mean, granted, I also thought it was gonna be more like a conference where people would actually be able to stand up on stage and give their 2 cents about everything, but nope, it was just Human Warhead and us.
Maybe there were more people who were supposed to stand on stage, and then, Human Warhead opened his mouth and ruined that whole thing.
I'm just hoping that he's thought through this a little more, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, I get you two, like Titan Academy, Wildcard. I'm not in the hero program anymore, and I wasn't really even that big of a name of a hero. So, like, why am I here?
It might be because of your whole Kevin 11 thing you got going on there. Like, punches him in the shoulder a little.
You see he absorbs, like, the chrome, he was like, and, like, punches you in the shoulder.
Ow.
Fucking funny, asshole.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah, whatever. Call material absorption, jerk.
Look, there's gotta be something.
Someone's like, there you guys are. Hello, welcome. welcome.
Howdy. How's everything been holding up?
Good. The heart attack is just a minor blip. It's all fine. Years ago, decades ago, when I was experimented on and given these powers, we managed to mimic some of the tech and, help with my health and my healing factor. And I just kind of use it as a healing device, kind of like a little stasis chamber to kind of rejuvenate myself every so often if I get hurt bad enough in combat or, through natural causes or whatnot. Doesn't make me immortal, but it definitely does get rid of the blisters and boo-boos.
I could definitely understand that.
Yes. How are all of you fine mutants? How do you do, fellow mutants?
It literally comes out with that. How do you do, mutants? Fellow mutants?
Hello, fellow mutants.
I'm doing all right. Can't speak for the rest of us, but I mean, aside from the whole, dying thing. But that's neither here nor there.
Komodo just kind of looks at you really awkward. He's like, yeah, compared to that, I'm doing pretty great, actually. And Bron's like, I'm just really confused right now.
Yeah, I mean, I've got my guesses on why you called Brock here as well, but I figured it'd be best to let you. Hi, Marlon.
Shut that boy up.
No.
What that dog do?
There's not a dog.
Nothing. There's no dog here.
That's a weird sounding dog, Ava. I think your dog is broken.
I think your dog broken.
Why your dog sound like that?
He don't bite. Yeah, he do.
Yes, he do. He got teeth, don't he?
Anyway.
Yeah. He's like, yes. I've actually taken special interest in all three of you for your very unique and wonderful mutations.
Right.
Mason, your body is adapting, albeit maladaptively, to various different stimuli from the storm's eye. Brock, your body is capable of mimicking just about any solid texture that it can get its hands on, that you can get your hands on, which speaks to the miracle that are your skin cells. Komodo, your abilities have rapidly manifested from freshman year to now, where you have transformed completely with your tail and your talons and your scales and everything. You see, the technology that I have that heals me, I've been fidgeting with it in a way, finding a way that I can use it to help heal others as well. Are you following?
Right. And it's basically just stasis, right?
Well, for me, yes. But when I infuse with my powers, I can, help more. for instance, Mason, we're all aware of your fatal condition. I believe that with the right amount of dosage, we can create something that can help you. Now, the state that I have it in now, it would act more as a stasis thing. It would freeze things for a moment. Just gives you a moment of reprieve. But, I mean, if we advance it far enough, then we could very likely heal you of your condition.
Everyone's... It's funny that you say that, because everyone else I've talked to has said they can only ever postpone the inevitable. But you're telling me that this will just stop it entirely? Maybe even reverse it?
And he puts a hand on your shoulder, Mason. Like, Mason, we're heroes. There's no such thing as impossible.
Right.
Fight for the future. And I strongly believe that we can heal you. Now, of course, it's still experimental, but I assure you that it is safe. I am a scientist after all. I've made sure we have all the precautions, and at any moment we can stop the procedure. But would anyone like to volunteer? Mason,
fuck it, why not?
As soon as you, like, open your mouth to agree, Buck's like, yo, me first! And it kind of, like, pushes you out the way and steps in front of you.
Alright, dickhead.
And yeah, and Human Warhead's like, alright, right this way! And he's kind of leading you guys back, and him and Brock are, like, talking about the science behind everything. Which, of course, it's all going in one ear and out the other for Brock, because he's an idiot.
Right.
But Komodo kind of hangs back with you walking behind them, and Komodo's like, hey, Mason?
Yeah, what's up?
This seems like a really fishy situation.
I'm sorry, what was that? You cut out.
It feels like a fishy situation.
Yeah. I want to believe in the guy, but I mean, can I go ahead and pierce the mask?
Yeah!
There it is. Why the fuck does it keep doing that?
What is it doing? Exploding.
No, just whenever I open my character sheet, it scrunches everything so it doesn't display all of my stuff. And do I have influence? No, I don't. Ouch.
Ooh. Yeah. You try to get a read on the Human Warhead. And, you know, you have your own biases. You want to believe him and whatnot. And that's also deep down, he just told you that he can possibly cure you of this condition that's been killing you. And even reverse the effects of it. Like, it's kind of hard not to have hope. In fact, what conditions do you have right now?
Insecure, guilty, and afraid.
Clear that afraid. As the Human Warhead's, like, just pure hope and enthusiasm just kind of makes you feel safe for a moment. You feel like, holy shit.
You could say it's warm and fuzzy.
It's warm and fuzzy, like radiation, like nuclear radiation.
Like radiation.
But yeah, you were unable to really get a read on what's actually going on there, but like, you trust him. Like, he's being very honest with you. He's going to help you. You can be healed. You can get better. There's no more just delaying things. You can live, Mason.
I mean, at this point, take any chance I can get.
Whatever. Just don't expect me to go jumping into whatever weird tank he has in there.
I mean, that's fair.
And you guys get back to the lab. You see he's just kind of like setting Brock into a nearby, like a little chamber with like a kind of like a seated area. It's kind of like the Captain America thing that they use to like push the powers into him and stuff, like the chamber.
The fucking super soldier serum?
Yeah, it looks like the super soldier chamber. I mean, I prefer to call it the Americanizer, but whatever. I guess that works too.
The Americanizer?
We're gonna Americanize you. And they pump you with nuclear radiation.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, you see Brock is getting strapped in and whatnot, and this kind of chamber like closes around him. There's like this panel, this transparent panel that like shows like from his like head to his chest area and whatnot. And Human Warhead's like, you two, please stay behind the yellow line, okay?
Right.
Alright, commencing. 3, 2, and you hear like this flowing of energy. Like it sounds like a bunch of like valves start to open up, and you see the Human Warhead walks over to it looks like these little posts with handles on them, and he just takes one in each hand and just like holds onto them, and he watches his energy just surges from his arms into them and through these like into the ground through all these pipes around the facility and into the chamber. It's like normally I wouldn't have to do this, but because I'm tinkering with it, enhancing it, it requires a bit of myself to do. As he just starts filling up the chamber, and you see Brock is in there. He's like, "Oh, it's getting a little toasty in here."
You all right in there, Brock?
It's like, yeah. I mean, I'm fine with the heat. He's like, oof, really, real sweaty. He's like, don't worry, Brock. It's all fine, and I can stop anytime you want. He's like, no, this is fine. It's good. Let's keep going. I was like, Mason, this is a horrible fucking idea. We have to stop this guy.
Fuck it. Let's assess the situation. And I'm gonna burn bright.
Oh?
So that I don't have to roll with just a flat.
Nice. So
0.
Yeah, this is the one that we edited, right? So you can ignore conditions,
yes.
Right? Yeah.
I can ignore one condition when making a roll.
I love that there's still the risk of you missing, though. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
so yeah,
it's less so.
So you're gonna assess the situation. That's a hit.
Alright, so it's a
and you
7,
definitely needed
8,
that
9.
burn right on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so go ahead and clear conditions. Or, nope. Mark a doom track. Haha, silly bitch.
Yeah,
and take your condition back.
Well, that was just a normal roll. Considering I have a 2 superior and I'm guilty.
Oh, was that?
It would have been a 9.
Oh my goodness. Oh, so you didn't use the Burning Bright?
I did use Burning Bright to ensure that I got my +2 from superior, because this is the first time I've had a positive superior in a fucking while.
So you're gonna hit regardless. Oh yeah. Well, still mark the doom.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the risk that you play.
Yeah. I mean, I would have preferred a 10+, but
Okay.
What can you do?
So yeah, you get 2 questions, I believe.
Well, I mean, would this technically count with influence over Brock? Or no?
If you're assessing Brock's condition. You know what? Yeah, I'll count it. Yeah.
Let's fucking go! We got a 10+, baby! Alright. Assess the situation. I got 2. What here is in the greatest danger?
The Human Warhead is in the greatest danger.
Huh. Interesting. And let's see. How could we best end this quickly?
By convincing Human Warhead to stop.
Okay.
Or forcing him to stop, one of the two.
Right. Getting him out of this situation.
You just say mean enough things, you'll have another heart attack.
Sir, I think this might be, going a little awry.
I'm sure it's fine, and you see he's like wincing, eyes shut, just kind of like gripping the poles.
Nah, with everything that's happened in the past couple of days, I don't think you need to be putting your body through this much stress.
Fuck this. Mason, you get the left side, I'll get the right side. I'm gonna just start storming forward.
Yeah. Alright, come on.
He's like, no, kids, wait! And with both of you guys' combined strength, because you're both extremely strong, you really easily kind of like nudge him off while he's like, he's focused and weakened. And
Yeah.
Last time he just kind of trails the pipes and whatnot, and the thing opens up, and you see Brock just kind of collapses out of it. Oh man.
Brock, you alright, man?
Yeah, I just. He's like, I feel, funny.
Funny how?
I don't know. I gotta test my powers, and you see as he like kind of touches one of the nearby metal walls and just absorbs it. Something feels more. I feel more of it, and he just kind of like, Mason, touch me. No homo, just touch me.
Pause.
Oh, dude, just fucking do it. Get over here and hold my hand.
Wait a minute.
It's not gay, I swear! I have socks on, chill out!
Komodo is standing back and she's like, knew it.
Touch me. Touch me hard. Mason will, hesitantly reach out for a fist bump.
Yeah. You see as Brock touches, as you guys come in contact, you see the metal on his skin travels onto you and you gain part of his exoskeleton. And as he withdraws, it withdraws.
Oh, what the fuck?
What? And you see he touches the nearby wooden table, and that wooden table gets coated in the metal, and as he pulls back, it comes off again. Holy shit. Dude.
Yeah.
Are you... What? And he's like starts picking up random things like pencils and apples and shit, just coating it in the metal.
Alright, Midas, let's cool our jets, huh?
No, man. And he like sheds it away and then touches the wood, and then starts turning everything into wood and then withdrawing it.
Mr. Corbin, what the hell just happened?
It would seem I have enhanced Brock's mutation. It's now not just him. He can be protective in various ways, extending his shield onto other people. And Brock's like, I wonder how far. And he touches the ground, and you see like this trail of metal, like just slithers along the ground, and then like connects to a nearby pillar and just coats it from far.
Looking like Shikamaru head ass.
Brock just got a huge power boost. Human Warhead stands up and dusts himself like, Mason, you wanted to go through the experiment, right? I mean, Once again, it would only be a temporary solution until we can really hammer down this machine.
No offense, Blake, but this just seems like a proof of concept for enhancing everyone in the city.
Brock's like, dude, what are you talking about? This man just gave you a one-way ticket to a cure, and you're just not gonna take it? Hell, I feel like I could join the Hero program again right now. I feel like a hero again.
Yeah, but it's temporary. And who knows how many times you're gonna have to come back here for treatment.
Human Warhead speaks to us like, well, excuse me for the confusion. It would be temporary for you, Mason, given the nature of your mystical, inherent hoopla with your arm. With Brock, who is just, mutated, it will likely be permanent now. You fucking kidding me? That's awesome! And he just starts lifting shit. Brock's having the best day of his life in years.
I'm happy for him. I want to pierce that mask.
You wanna try again?
I want to pierce Brock's mask.
Yeah, go ahead. That is a.
Oh, I needed that.
Partial.
All right. So, hey, Brock. Hey, buddy. Hey, what do you intend to do?
Yeah, you can see it in his eyes. Brock wants to get back to being a hero. He wants to re-enroll in the hero program and join the Southside Scrappers again.
I mean, that's fantastic. It'll be great to have him back, but he left for a reason, I feel like. And it wasn't really my place to ask at the time, but it felt like a personal reason.
Do you want to ask him about why he left in the first place?
Later.
Okay.
Well, I just don't want you pushing yourself into another heart attack is all.
I'll be fine, Mason.
Dr. Corbin.
I'll be
He
okay.
reaches out his hand to help him up.
Then he takes your hand and stands up. You see he walks over to a little, kind of a smaller version of the machine. It looks more like it's more shaped like a taser, and he just kind of puts it on his shoulder and just pulls it, and you see he just kind of gets rejuvenated. Oh, see? Good as new.
Alright. Well, know what they say. You live and you learn.
Komodo's like, are you actually gonna go in that thing right now?
I mean,
I gotta.
why the fuck not?
Komodo just rubs her eyes oh my fucking god.
Best chance we got, right?
Yeah, Brock's like, yeah, let's fucking do it, man.
Just, y'all keep an eye on him. If he starts freaking out, y'all know what to do.
Komodo's like, yeah, I fucking bash him with a bat.
Little extreme, but she a little confused, but she got the spirit.
They're like, we'll kill him. No!
No.
But yeah, so Mason, you step into the chamber.
Let's fuck around and find out.
Yeah. And yeah, you see through the panel like Mr. Dr. Corbin takes the previous position, grabbing the bars, and you see as his energy starts to travel through these channels and pipes and tunnels and stuff, and into your chamber, and you feel it get incredibly hot inside. You feel your crystals are. It's almost like they're screaming at you. It feels like the storm side is trying to dig its way further into you. Like a cat digging in its claws when it doesn't want to be picked up.
Ooh.
And through all the discomfort, all the pain, and whatnot, you just kind of get overwhelmed by it. And before Komodo and Brock out through the panel can like get Corbin off the machine, you see he just kind of like falls over, and the capsule opens up. With that weird orange smoke that's kind of like covering you up, as Komodo and Brock are kind of helping Mr. Corbin, giving him his little healing medicines. It's cocaine.
Well, damn.
But yeah, they're like pumping him up and whatnot, and you see Human Warhead looks up and she's like, "Mason did it, my God."
What's up? I definitely felt real warm in there.
Yeah, Brock's like, "Yeah, man, tell me about it." Komodo just kind of like eventually looks up like, "Holy shit!" And she kind of like points at you and then like points at the mirror nearby.
Uh-oh. What's going on in that mirror?
Yeah, Mason. As you turn, you see yourself, but not the self that you knew that you were when you walked in. The crystals are not on your body.
What?
You see the robotic arm in its previous form. I mean, your hair is still long, so you have like a little bit of peach fuzz on your face. Your glasses are a little melty, but whatever. And of course, you have their scar still, but the crystals are not on your body. You can feel them inside, but it feels so deep and buried away. And you feel alive.
Holy shit.
It's like, dude, you're all Masony again.
I'm back.
I was like, can you still pop the crystals out though?
Well, let's see. He takes a deep breath in and out and tries to summon at least a wing.
Yeah. You try to summon one wing, but both come out. With each,
Ooh.
they unfold in their crystalline glory and whatnot, and with just as much ease, you're able to withdraw them back in. Rogue's like, dude, what the fuck?
Let's fucking go!
They do like the predator high five or handshake.
Exactly, the fucking predator handshake. You son of a bitch.
Human Warhead, Komodo like helps him get back to his feet. He's like, I see you're pleased with it. It should last a bit over a day, maybe a week. It depends, really. As long as you don't push yourself too much with your powers, it should last a little longer.
Right. I mean, that's how it was ended up growing anyways. But, like, How long do you think this could, I guess, extend everything by? Within reason.
Well, as we continue to increase the dosage, right now we're looking at a few days, maybe eventually a week, a few weeks, and then maybe a month. And, well, by that point, hopefully we'll have this thing nailed down, and, well, then our solution may be permanent. Won't it?
This is fantastic. I never thought I'd see the day where I'd be able to get like this again.
Yeah. Well, you all should probably be...
I gotta tell you.
Yeah, you guys should probably be getting out of here. I should catch up on some rest. You enjoy these miracles. I couldn't have done it without all of you. And Mason.
Yeah.
And Human Warhead just kind of walks up and hugs you and says, "Thank you for believing in me."
Mason gives him a big hug back. Same to you.
Yeah. Komodo's already out the door. It's like, "So we going or what? I don't want to be here anymore."
This is some Frankenstein shit. I don't like this.
Let me tell you what I don't do. That.
I do a lot of things. I ain't doing that.
So, how are we taking bets on how long it takes Human Warhead to produce a massive version of this, put it in the middle of the city on a tall tower, and then we have to fight him to stop him from magnetoing everyone?
Sam, spoilers.
Look, man, this is gonna rebound back so hard on Mason.
What do you mean?
Look, I know speedsters aren't meant to come back into the past from the future, but let me just say, the shoes are cool, the nukes are bad.
The shoes are cool, the nukes are bad. What?
Look, there's no downsides to what's happening. It's gonna end well, guys.
He's gonna enhance the
Why
power
can't
of
y'all just have hope?
He's showing you guys
Yeah.
he can enhance superhumans like Mason
Yeah,
and Brock.
Magneto just wanted to make everyone equal.
Well, no, that was a terrorist action in X-Men 1. He was trying.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yeah.
weird. Crazy.
Yeah, and this isn't the same as Human Warhead's a good guy.
Yeah, you're right, it wasn't the same. It wasn't going to be with nuclear radiation.
It was. Yeah, that's what Sebastian Shaw did in First Class.
As you're making it sound something bad, it's gonna end so well.
Yeah, this is good. This is good for Halcyon. It's good for. Can't you just be happy for Mason, you asshole?
Guys, let's make Halcyon great again. Let's just do it.
You know what? Actually, maybe
Make
Sam
Halcyon
has a
Grog
point. Maybe Sam has a point. Actually, guys, we should listen to him more.
Halcyon Grog again.
Yeah. Oh my god. What a nightmare.
But as soon as he gets out, Mason's heading over to, like, texting Juno and probably heading over to the waterfront, actually.
You get a
Either
message.
over-
Message you get back from Juno. She's like, "Oh, I'm in Arcane Alley right now."
And I'll be right over.
Cool. See you then. Meanwhile, in Arcane Alley, hey Audrey, guess how
Oh,
you
no.
are?
How wild would it be?
In classical Halcyon.
Wrong. You're in Arcane Alley with Juno, who's pulled you out of your dorms. She's gonna take
Why?
you. It's just a date. It's a day trip with the girls. Little girls call
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just doing some girly girl things. Yeah. she's
Just girly girls doing some girly girl things.
You guys are just kind of like laughing and making jokes at the table, and she like looks at everyone and is like, "Oh, it's Mason."
Oh. Why?
I don't know. He's really excited about something. He wanted to show me something. I told him where we are. Is it cool if he like shows up?
I mean, I guess, sure.
I mean, it'll probably take him a while, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like he has any, like, fast ways to get across the city.
Yeah. Speaking of boys, How's things with you and Jacob?
Fine, I guess. I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I just couldn't help but
See
notice
how
that
that's-
the goodbye hug when I came and got you from campus was a little bit lingering.
It's the normal length for a hug.
Mm-hmm.
Normal hug length.
I'm sure you believe that.
I mean, maybe it was a little longer, but that's not like longer. That's not bad. When have hugs ever been bad? Hugs are
I
good.
didn't say they were ever bad. I'm just saying it's just kind of interesting. You guys been hanging out more again?
Yeah, we really trying to be better friends again after everything.
Just friends?
I don't know why we need to. I mean, maybe, I don't know.
What do you want to be with him?
I mean, I wouldn't mind being in, like, relationship with them again, but like, things didn't, go. I made some mistakes, things didn't go great. It's probably better if we just stay friends.
Okay. I mean, it's what you want, I guess. But I'm just saying, like, it's always good to kind of, like, try to repair relationship and stuff. I mean, look at how good things are going with me and Mason.
Yeah, but that was kind of different, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, Mason's issues were coming up because he's being manipulated by a nightmare demon. I was
You were
just
being manipulated
being...
by a normal demon.
Well, no. I mean, yeah, but not. That wasn't related to... It's not, it's off topic. It's on the side.
Yeah. Sure. Like, so, have you guys, like, kissed again yet?
I know of... Okay.
Oh my god, but you're thinking about it. I can tell by the way you're blushing.
No.
Yes, you are. You so are. Oh my god.
Okay, maybe I am. Okay, maybe a bit.
You still have feelings for him, don't you?
I mean... Like... Just kind of... does like a 1% of a slump. Well, I mean, I never really stopped, I guess.
That's so sweet. I love romance.
I mean, I know it's nice and all that, but like... I don't know, I feel like it's better here, and the will they won't they stage. It's
I mean, that is
here,
kind of the best part of every movie.
Exactly, because that's the whole movie. Once they get together, the movie ends. It's not like they get together and then the movie keeps going. That's not how it goes. So, like, I guess I
Are you afraid
didn't
that
really
it's
know.
gonna end if you guys get back together? Your silence is deafening.
Yeah. I mean, he's still gonna be doing his King of Hell stuff, and I'm still gonna be doing my hero stuff, and I mean, that's kind of what was the issue last time, and neither of us really wants to not do either thing, so it's just...
Why was it that you didn't want to go to hell again?
What was that?
Why is it that you didn't want to go to hell again? Too hot.
I don't think I really can go to hell.
I mean, of course you can. Anyone can go to hell with enough, willpower.
Well, I mean, there's like sulfur and stuff, and that's the air, I think. And I mean, I can't. I breathe this air.
Haven't you been to space?
Not the parts that didn't have air.
Okay, I feel like we're making excuses for ourselves. I'm just saying, it seems a lot more feasible for you to like visit him in hell every so often. It seems like totally possible.
I mean, but then there's the other me in hell, and that's just kind of awkward, you know?
Oh, yeah. I mean, awkward's not the word that I would have used. I would use something a little bit more intense, but yeah, I see what you mean.
Like, how would you feel if, like, you went to hell and there was an older, eviler version of you there?
Yeah, awkward would definitely be one of the words I would use, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, but it could be a nice uniting moment. You, him, all the legions of hell, and against that freaking jerk.
I mean, I guess it could be. I mean, I guess the thing is, like, hell's always been kind of, Jacob's thing.
Yeah, I get it. You don't want to take over your thing. I mean, I don't, like, make Mason sing.
Yeah. I mean, like, maybe I could, I guess I could ask him about visiting, but, like, I don't want to, like, I don't know. See, this is what I'm saying. I don't know how to do this part of the stuff.
Hey,
Well, not this
hey.
part, but
She like reaches across the table and like taps her hand. She's like, "Hey, we don't need to have all the solutions, all the answers to everything. Okay? We don't need to know how to do everything. Sometimes you just gotta do things. See what happens."
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds right.
Yeah. And you hear, like from the side of your table, you hear just a familiar voice saying, like, "Oh, sounds like someone's at the crossroads of a spiritual journey." And as you turn, you see your Titan Academy friends, Tim and Suture.
Friends is generous.
Your Titan Academy friend, Suture, and also Tim is here.
Oh, hey guys.
Hey. Hi! Oh my gosh, is this like a blonde party? Tim, you have to leave. It's like, yeah, okay.
Oh. Bye, Tim.
It's like, I'm not actually gonna leave. I'm still here. No, I'm just gonna stand over here.
Are you blonde?
No, I'm not.
Oh. I thought maybe, like, if you had hair, then maybe it would be blonde.
I have hair, it's just shaved down.
Well, you don't really have it if it's shaved.
Well, it's easy to commune with this. Whatever, I'm gonna get a coffee. And he just like walks over to the counter.
Okay, but
He's fine. Don't worry about him. So, what are you guys
now
talking
I'm just
about?
thinking what he'd look like with hair.
Oh, trust me, you don't want to know. I swear, he could never take care of it.
Wait, did he have hair at one point?
Yep, first few days of freshman year, and then he shaved it all off.
Oh my gosh. Do you have pictures?
Oh yeah, I have so many pictures. And she shows you, she just pulls out her phone, and you see Tim had hair, like very thick, dark hair that went down to his waist.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How did...
It took us 4 days.
Wow. Oh, thank you for your service.
You're welcome. Be glad you didn't have to see the mangy rattiness of his hair back then. Like, it's like you didn't even wash it back then. Like, ugh, embarrassing.
Oh my... What?
Yeah, I know. How do you have hair that long without washing it? You hear Tim, like, from Gunner's like, are you guys talking about me? No. Mm-mm. He's like, so what's got you two ladies out here on, like, a little coffee trip?
Yeah, just, talking about, stuff. Lots of stuff.
And she just kind of looks at you. She's like, relationship stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, figured. You know, it's actually kind of sad I have to team with Tim today. I mean, I like Tim. He's my closest guy friends and stuff, but, you know, it's almost so much more fun, like, going on missions with, like, my girlfriend and stuff.
That must be nice.
Yeah.
Being able to, like, have something like that.
Yeah. Oh, well, like, Juno, you go on, like, missions with Mace all the time, so... Yeah, but we don't really, like, team up. We just kind of, like, are together when we're with the Wildcards, usually when it's just us. We're just on a date or something. Nothing too heroic. Well, I hate to, like, ruin all, like, the fun and stuff, but we did kind of come here for a reason. Audrey, kind of looking for you, and you, Juno, just for, like, some questions and answers and stuff.
What?
Yeah, so, like, you know our headmaster, right? Headmaster Ramsey?
Vaguely. I think I sat next to him at the thing.
Yeah, he kind of blends in and stuff. Like, I mean, technically, I've only seen him, like, twice in my entire, like, 4 years at Titan Academy so far.
Wow, he didn't even, like, chat with you guys about, like, your future or anything?
Nope, we kind of have that figured out by freshman year, usually. I mean,
wow,
doesn't everyone?
So what about him?
It's like, oh, yeah, so he kind of gave us, like, a little bit of a mission to kind of investigate some stuff. Like, I mean, that conference at the Human Warheads Museum was a little bit, ugh, you know? Also,
yeah, it
my
definitely
that
did
was
not go the way we... Yeah, what was that?
So, like, my condolences, that was like a slaughter.
Yeah, it didn't go where we thought it would go. Yeah.
But yeah, he was, like, kind of, like, worried about, you know, the Human Warhead doing some things with experimentations and stuff and all that. And kind of wanted us to, like, well, we heard that he's kind of making this machine or whatever.
What kind of machine?
Something that can give people powers or something like that. Like, luckily he hasn't, like, tested it out or anything, so that's probably good.
Yeah, I usually like, you can't just, like, I don't know, give someone powers.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you can, but, like, it depends on the person.
And it's really weird.
Not everyone's body can really handle it, you know?
Yeah, and it's really weird, because, like, Komodo woke up today with a message from Human Warhead asking her to come to his labs and test it out.
But I mean, she's already got powers.
Yeah,
Is it gonna give her like another power?
Sounds like it, which is like, I don't want to say it's like dangerous, but like, I mean, she's perfect just the way she like is.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, that does sound a bit sketchy.
Yeah. But yeah, that's kind of what we're investigating. Like, have you guys heard anything or seen anything with the Human Warhead or like weird things like that?
Madhouse, have I seen anything or heard anything about the Human Warhead or weird things like that?
As far as in a few seconds, no. As Mason enters the door. Oh, Mason. Yoo-hoo.
Dead again.
No, there he is.
And Mason, you're kind of fucked, my guy.
Yeah. So
Yeah?
Audrey's like, yeah, I haven't heard anything about this. And then you see Mason, which looks like a freshman year version of him, but like aged up without mutations, walk through the front door of the cafe.
He's I believe the kids call it feeling himself.
You can be feeling a boot up your ass in a minute.
He's got a decent pep in his step that you haven't seen in a good long while.
Yeah, a pep in his step and no crystals on his body.
Yep.
Juno like looks over and double takes like, what the fuck?
I know, right? It's fucking great.
You have flesh. Oh my
I have
god!
flesh. I have muscle. It's fantastic.
Your powers. Do you still have your powers?
Wait,
Are you?
did-
What?
Yep. And he like summons the wings again.
Oh my god!
Whoa, okay.
He starts posing with them.
Wait, so is it all like, where'd all this stuff go? Did you like shave it off or something?
Shave it off
I
with a lawnmower.
You like
Not
get a file?
entirely-
Like, the dust?
I'm not entirely sure where it went. I mean, I can kind of feel it in like my stomach-ish, but that might just
You
because
ate it?
I mean, I don't think so. It might just be because I'm hungry.
Well, I mean, if it's in your stomach, then you wouldn't be hungry. It's like the opposite of hunger.
I mean, I don't know. It's like more inward and not outward. And according to the Human Warhead, it's gonna be lasting at least a day. And
Okay. So,
as long as we keep honing it in, then it could be a fix of sorts.
well,
God.
is it like just kind of gestures to your existence?
Hmm?
Is it just like you can't see it anymore, or because
I mean,
if that's what you want, then great, but I don't know how it being on the inside stops it from doing the whole, thing.
well, I can definitely still feel it, but it's definitely a lot less now, and I got a whole lot more control over this part, at least.
Okay, cool.
And I feel like I got a whole lot more control in general.
You're and Suture and Tim are just kind of looking at each other, very terrified.
Oh no.
So wait, where did you say this happened? Okay.
Oh, I think it was Brock Komodo and I all got invited out to the Human Warhead.
The
Tim's
Human
like, what
Warhead.
was that?
Can you say that? Yeah, say that. I didn't quite hear you. Can you say that a bit louder?
I didn't.
He's from the back
I'm
of
not
his head.
familiar with Herbert.
Juno's like, Mason, tell us where you went.
It was a Human Warhead space.
Sutra's like, oh no.
Did the others do anything either, or is it just you?
Did Komodo jump? Did he do anything to her?
Komodo was fine. Komodo wasn't having shit done with it.
Thank God.
Okay. What about Brock?
Brock, he was the first, and he is actually thinking about rejoining the hero program now.
What?
Seems like he got the boost he needed to get back into the life. It looks like. I mean, as far as I could tell, it wasn't much more than like being able to extend like how he can control material that he absorbs. Like, he could touch like this wall or something, right? And he'd absorb some of the stone, and then he could touch a different wall and turn it to stone.
Were the walls not already stone?
Yeah, I mean, if it's one building, it seems like the wall's gonna be all stone.
Well,
Yeah.
like
So you can like change what kind of stone it is?
like he could absorb one material and transmute it onto like over a different material, like armor almost.
Oh. Okay.
Juno just kind of looks
What the
at
hell was
Audrey.
that?
Audrey looks nervous.
So, Mason, this could be like a way to keep you from dying, right?
That's what he told me anyway.
And
I mean, I'm
you
probably gonna need to.
It's all misty-eyed.
It's kind of why I wanted to come here first.
And she just floats forward and hugs you.
And give her a big old hug back.
And then your diamonds come back and spike through her and kill her on the spot. No.
No, and then that's where the session ends. Yay.
Yeah, fucking Cyrax fatality.
Oh no.
Both limbs are just splayed everywhere on crystals and shit.
This is how the world ends because we killed Super Being's daughter.
How does it work?
I'm honestly not entirely sure myself, but from what I could see, basically runs off of Blake's own energy.
Oh.
And we had to pull him off of the pylons he was using to run the thing for Brock, because it definitely looked like it was going a little too overboard. But he also has like a miniature version that like rejuvenates him. I don't know if he's got like a nuclear reactor in there or
Audrey, you would be familiar with that version of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just kind of like, it's literally like his med pack, essentially, is what it is. Because normal medicines don't typically work on him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that tracks. But I mean, that doesn't really sound like a long-term solution.
I mean, he said for Brock it was basically, as far as he could tell, permanent. And I mean, he did say for me it was like this one would be lasting for like maybe a day or so, as long as I didn't like push myself too hard, you know. But
Well, I mean, I mean,
but if I kept going back there, then we could get it like more nailed down, more honed in, and eventually we get it to a couple of days, a week, a month.
Well, then we have to.
The rest of this
is
year.
amazing. And Zuko's like, I don't know if that's the word I would use, really.
yeah, I mean, remember what he said he wanted to do.
Audrey, a cure is a cure. We have to take what we can get at this point. I mean...
Well, I mean, if it works for Mason, then, I mean, that's great, but also, I mean, from what it sounds like, he might be trying to do this to, everybody?
That's what I was worried about, is that he might have been trying to use us as a proof of concept. But, I mean, we gotta have hope, right?
She was like, yeah,
I mean...
we have hope now. I have so much hope. Tim just kind of taps Sutra's like, we should be getting back. Yeah, and they just depart without another word. Tight enough,
And everyone just want Mason to die. God
yeah,
damn.
like, can't Mason be happy? Jeez, you guys are the worst friends ever.
Alright, it's just, you know, scientists with machines like to make really big promises about who you can become if you step inside those machines.
There's like a little bit of projection there, but whatever.
Well,
I feel like you got what you asked for. You're now an all-powerful super person.
Yeah.
I'm asked to be an all-powerful super person.
But
thank
the
you
promise
very
that they
much.
made you that you never asked for eventually did come true. Just
Well,
took a little bit
okay.
of time drawn.
Here's the problem. The Human Warhead used two examples of like people that he wanted to essentially replicate.
We're both
Audrey
mutants.
and Sam.
Yeah.
One had Aurelian,
Yeah.
and one had our entire drug arc as a development from his power source.
Yeah, we have two separate arcs about how, hey,
How this was
maybe,
But the Human Warhead would never turn it
you
into
shouldn't
drugs.
try to, maybe how giving people powers on purpose isn't always good.
But
Also,
the Human Warhead would
what
never
you said
make drugs out of
about
powers.
trees.
He's a good man.
Also, Sam's, like, the drug storyline also relates back to Six's storyline. The reason he and his siblings are named as numbers is because they were, experiment projects for that drug project.
Yeah. But the
This
Human
is
Warhead would
not
never do
gonna
that
go well.
to innocent mutant children. Human children, we'll see. But mutant children, you would never do that to them.
Oh no, he's a reverse racist.
Oh,
That's
so
weird.
Magneto.
Oh no, he really is Magneto from the Fox X-Men franchise. Holy shit.
No, so bad Magneto, who's nothing like Magneto at all.
The faux Magneto.
Bad shitty Magneto that I don't like.
When mutant children die, Human Warhead is crushed. When superhuman children die, Human Warhead is crushed. When human children die, Human Warhead can find a way to move on.
Mutanito.
Mutanito.
I mean, I guess that doesn't really work because he was already a mutant, but, you know.
Yeah. Or NATO. But yeah, Juno contacts the team via the group chat. It's like, Wildcards.
Yeah.
Who's contacting all of us?
Juno.
What?
You guys are
What?
not gonna fucking believe this. And she turns on her front camera. and shows you Mason no longer crystallized.
What the
And
fuck?
he's just fucking posing as shit.
Good question. I still have to know. The wings, are they still tramp stamps?
Shut the fuck up.
I don't think they've
I think that's a yes.
I don't think they've been tramp stamps since like the first time.
Yeah,
I don't think
the
there was
first time
any
they were
tramp
tramp
stamps.
I only see them as tramp stamps. I only see them
Only
as
the
that.
first time, and you can never unsee it. Also, Quinn, you can tell by the way that Mason's posing, he learned that from Odie.
God.
He's just fucking JoJo posing.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like Sam's immediate response is like, "Wow, that was a big donation to Miss Lee Milano."
No, she would have told me if she gotten those.
It was more from our orange friend.
Wow, Donald Trump.
Yeah?
Racism right
Wow.
there. That's just racist.
Wow.
He's talking about his color? Alright.
Orange,
Right.
as if
Wait.
he's just his skin tone. Wow.
Right?
No, why would you think that?
So he's
Wait,
a
Audrey, your early years are showing, Audrey. Your
so
early
just
years
because
are
he's a
showing.
mutant, he can only be denoted by his skin. Wow.
Yeah. Wait.
Wow.
Wait. What did Raiden do?
Oh shit, he's also orange.
Right.
Fuck.
He's also orange.
Like if you say, oh yeah, the Gold Generation hero that's glowing in orange, that's literally two different guys.
I mean, it narrows it down
Yeah.
to a 50-50.
Oh, yeah, I didn't realize Raiden was orange.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Raijin is more of a reddish orange, and Human Warhead
Yeah.
is more yellowish orange.
Audrey doesn't see.
Yeah, and also Raiden's not my friend, so...
Damn.
I mean, then again, I don't know if Human Warhead's really my friend.
He's a team grandpa.
Exactly.
So wait, hold on. How?
Brock, Moto, and I all got invited out to his base, and
That's all she wrote.
Look, unlike all these other people, at least he asked.
Yeah.
yeah,
He didn't force it on them. He said they could quit whenever they wanted.
Yeah, the three
Exactly.
Three of us got invited to his base. Bing bang bop. No crystals.
exactly. I mean, it also like seemed to drain like a lot of his strength, so it's not an exact science yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
Wait, he's
know,
powering it
and-
himself.
How exactly did he do it? What did he exactly do to you?
I mean, from what I could see, it's just you get in a pod, and he grabs onto these two pylons, and energy just starts flowing
This is the worst
into
person.
He
the
puts his
pod.
energy,
The worst
he puts his
person.
energy deep inside of you.
I don't like the way
like
that's
that.
phrased. I don't like
Yeah,
the way that's
don't like that.
He puts a hand on your shoulder and says, "I'm proud of you, sport," and then you feel rejuvenated with energy.
Oh god.
I mean, my immediate instinct is that I'm seeing two sci-fi novels here, either Frankenstein or The Fly. Neither ended super well. So
Which one? What's
mean-
the fly?
Oh no.
that's the one where Jeff Goldblum goes into the pod and then a fly flies into the other one. And
Yeah, I know that one.
Sam,
Yeah.
she doesn't understand.
I only know Jeff Goldblum from Jurassic Park.
That was decent. He didn't turn into a fly in that one though.
That definitely
No,
feels like something that the Wildcards would
he
show
didn't.
on me first.
Okay, but so he put energy into you to make the crystals like leave, or
Not exactly leave, but more like the more shrunk and condensed to the point where I can more easily control them, and
so you can control the crystals now?
well, I mean, yeah, kind of like this, and he pulls out the wings again.
Tramp
Oh.
stamps.
Shut the
wait.
fuck up.
Those are like okay. So just to establish, they're like they're smaller and out of the way. They're not like stabbing you in the organs or something, right? Like they're not just
Not
inside
anymore.
instead of outside.
I mean, there's
Yeah, that's
definitely
what I-
some discomfort, but like, I mean, I haven't eaten anything all day, but
Yeah, he's also just hungry.
All right,
I'm also just hungry.
all right, Mason. I don't want to make any assumptions here, but you gotta be able to tell the difference between being hungry and being stabbed by crystals.
Yeah, that's a pretty big thing.
You would be
I mean,
surprised by how
guys.
not a fine line it is.
All right, I'll get back to you on that. I'm gonna get a bagel.
That's dangerous.
It's an everything bagel.
No,
from
that's
Arcane
even more
Ally.
dangerous.
A bagel.
No, you
Into
don't.
a bagel.
Do you know how many times the multiverse has been disrupted by a fucking bagel? At least
At
twice.
least
You hit me with
twice.
a
And that's
bagel.
2 times too many.
If I had a nickel for every time the universe was disrupted by a bagel,
I
I'd
have
have
2
2
nickels.
nickels.
Which isn't a lot.
It's just a lot, but it's weird that this happened twice.
God damn it.
Sam is gonna kind of like, assuming that conversation is winding down, just kind of glance a little like, should we check this out?
This seems like it's pretty important. I mean, if
Right.
if what he's saying is true, then we might have a permanent way to fix that.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, how much I'm just wondering how much informed consent happened.
I mean, it was an we consented to being experimented.
Well, but the thing is with, medical stuff that you can't actually ethically consider to consent to it unless they gave you all the information about
You
what
say-
is being done to you.
You say ethically, and somewhere in the wind you can hear Omen throwing up her mouth.
Like,
Excuse me, that cop's got no benefit right now of being like a rebel. Fuck that.
It's like, you can't, if they're gonna like operate on you or give you like drugs or anything, they have to explain to you all the things, like what it does and the side effects and stuff, so you know what you're saying yes to.
Yeah, speaking of side effects, how exactly are you feeling right now? Do you have anything besides the discomfort?
Mason, you feel fine.
I mean, I feel great.
After you eat the
After
bagel,
bagel.
the discomfort actually goes away. You were just hungry.
Oh my god.
He's an idiot, yes.
He is an idiot. Full stop.
Like, I want to be optimistic about this because this would be a huge deal. It's just I can't get over the fact that the Human Warhead was also talking about wanting to empower supers and give powers to people without powers. So I feel like
Yeah. Yeah, don't worry, we've thought of this.
okay, it's a concerning link.
Well,
I-
I mean, at this point, so long as we continue to observe Mason and he doesn't get any worse, frankly, this is exactly what we would have wanted to happen,
Well,
right?
sure, in Mason's case, the problem is that if this is like the beginning of what Human Warhead wanted, well, okay, actually there's 2 factors here. One, that would be a troubling outcome. But 2, he suggested what he suggested without really thinking it through. I don't think he thought of the ramifications of that. And if that's the mindset he's in, where he's not really thinking about the long-term problems, I do worry about any tech he has that starts like screwing with people that are already in, like a fragile like biological state.
Yeah, so like 6.
Well, like any mutant, really.
You don't need a power boost, bitch.
I know I don't. I'll be a no then, and I don't want to be that yet.
I don't know. Bare minimum, I kind of maybe just want to check in, maybe get like a technical readout of what he's working with, just get more eyes on it.
Of course. And I'm just saying, like, besides all the ethical questions, we should just be happy that Mason's feeling better and isn't going to die, hopefully.
Yeah, can we just celebrate like there's a cure on the horizon?
I mean, granted, this is, as far as I'm aware, it's only gonna last for a day, but, like, the more I end up going there, the more we'll be able to, like, narrow shit down. Like, we'll be able to, extend it to, like, a day, 2 days, a week, a month, and then, like, at that point, it's just an uphill slope from there.
Like crystal chemotherapy.
Also, he is the one who's powering it, right?
As far as I could tell, anyway.
That's not a good thing. Not because of it's bad for you. I'm talking it's bad for him.
That's what I was thinking as well. Like, if we could find an easier way so it's not putting near as much stress on him, especially with the instant last time.
Yeah. I mean,
Yes.
honestly, if that was a choice he wanted to make, like full respect, right? Like using his powers and potentially his life to like help other people. That's kind of what we do already. Just ideally less dead, or exhausted or whatever. But I guess I just want to make sure everything is on the level.
I mean, I'm sure that, like, if I let him know that we wanted to stop by so we could take a look at everything, then I'm sure that he wouldn't, like, I'm sure they would oblige, because, like, we're all genuinely curious and want to help him further, at least from a medical standpoint. Like, for me, for example, like in a medical crisis situation where someone's mutation is maladaptive, then we can possibly work through it, almost like a chemotherapy, almost.
So,
Hear
should
that
we go
big
back
ass
to-
word from Mason, by the way. I just want to draw
Yeah,
attention.
I'm proud of you, babe.
I just heard. I heard him say. I listen sometimes.
Well, I mean, the important thing is you used it right. Honestly, I do not hear that word a lot, so I'm genuinely impressed.
You're
Just kinda
asshole.
give him a pat on the head.
We're happy when he says a big word, right? And we just celebrate. Oh, look at the dumbass. He said a good word.
Look at the dumbass. Look at this guy.
The kid with a public education saying maladaptive.
In the correct context.
Yeah, he used the word maladaptive and he used it right.
Look at
That's
him go.
two. That's two gold stars.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. But yeah,
It's one and a half.
Should we go back to the Human Warhead space and?
I mean, I can let him know that we are coming, and I can see if he would be open to let us, like, see how it all works.
Yeah, one of us did give him a heart attack last time.
Yeah,
so,
I was-
like, he might still be mad at some of us.
I was also gonna say catching
Yeah.
him off guard might not be a great idea when he's got the old ticker.
Yeah, that's why I was gonna let him know.
I think some people might not be able to go.
Yeah, that's fair. But, like, I'm more than welcome to head back.
I am most likely welcome, as I am also a mutant. He might want me to get in. I will not, because I already had conditions with my own powers that just got fixed.
Yeah, that's fair.
My shit is now good. I'm not dying slowly and painfully anymore, so like I won't go into a machine that might accidentally start that over again.
Yeah. Yo, same bestie.
You're just
I
like
hate
me.
that how much our characters are like. I hate how much we are like Mason.
I'm just like you.
Just smarter than you. That's
You're
the
just
only.
like me.
You take responsibility.
So I do know technology, so I might be able to go and just look at some things.
I mean, I'm sure I have his number or like his email.
We all have his number, Mason. We all
Does
talk to him.
does he even check his email?
Just call the old man. God. He has a phone. We've called him before. He's called us before, Mason.
I love how this team
Well, I don't know if
is-
that's through like his supercomputer or whatever.
This team is equal parts dumbass siblings and professionals.
Exactly. Professional dumbasses. That's what we are. This
Yeah,
this
just
literally
awful.
is just jackass the team.
Also, Mason, he literally texted you this morning to get you to come to the lab. And you're like, should I email
Yeah.
him back?
He's the dumbass part of the group. This one. Yeah, Mason. Look, just who are going besides Mason?
Yeah, who's going?
I mean, Sam would love to go.
Yeah, not you.
I mean, would Juno like to go?
Yeah.
I love that Juno. I love Juno was against the whole machine, but now it's Kieran Mason. We might accept some of it.
She's like, listen, a broken clock is right twice a day.
Exactly.
Yeah. So Mason, most likely Juno, because this doesn't involve her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I
well,
could go. So we can have had to look at.
Yeah, Lilith is gonna definitely want to check it out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good amount.
Yeah.
That's half the team, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which means
Half team
Audrey,
goes, half
Sam,
team
and
goes.
Quinn. What are you guys going to be doing while they're out?
I don't fucking know.
I mean, Sam does actually want to go, so.
What were we talking about going to? I think I missed what we were talking about.
Going
So
to
it's
Human
not-
Warhead's base to get some questions.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't know. Is everyone else going?
Just
Half
Mason,
team is-
Six, Lilith, and Juno.
Because we don't want everyone going, because like how we ended talking to him last
Oh,
time.
yeah. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair.
One of us actually gave him a heart attack. So.
Yeah, I mean, Quinn wouldn't mind sitting out, I guess. Then.
Mhm.
That's fine.
Fine.
So, Audrey,
If you
Sam,
wanna
and
have-
Quinn, what are you guys going to get up to?
I'm sure her fucking thumbs up their asses, I guess.
No.
You want
Well, damn.
to keep making mistakes saying your ex?
Shut up. Why
I'm
don't
gonna be honest
you?
with you guys. I don't know why I'm like this. Like yesterday in my game, I was bullying a player for no reason. I don't know.
You got your own apartment, your own Wi-Fi and lights, and now you're fucking a bully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bitch, I know where you live. I'll cut your damn legs off. And
Damn.
I can run.
Bitch, we live on the 3rd floor. You're not running nowhere.
I can jump. I might live.
bitch, I got a car.
Mike.
No matter how fast you run.
You can jump all you want. You're still coming back down.
See, that's what I said. I
you
might
feeling
live.
froggy? And jump.
Oh fucking god.
Anyways.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yay! Mason will text the Human Warhead. Hey, if it's alright, wanting to come back, clear up a few things, and also learn a little better how everything ends up working so we can probably, like, try and normalize it. Well, not exactly normalize it, like,
Yes,
Like-
Mason, you can come on by. And bring whoever you want.
alrighty.
Except for
We'll be
Six
by in a
and
bit.
Noah. I don't want that.
As long as you don't bring that bitch of a girlfriend of yours, Juno. Hate her.
Damn.
That sounds like I'm allowed to come.
Yeah, the
If
Human
I
Warhead,
sees
the Human
you
Warhead's like, he did
bring-
express bring whoever you want. He didn't, he seems fine, over the phone at least, having anyone there.
Yeah.
Over
Bring
the phone.
anyone you want. Hell, you could bring Hitler and I wouldn't care.
What?
I mean, he is
Madam
German.
Misery could walk on that door with you and I'd give her a cup of tea.
Oh my god.
Honestly, that is Human Warhead kind of energy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jesus
technically
Christ.
Mason gave her a cup of tea. She
Yeah.
walked through his front door.
Well, not mine, but
I still can't believe she
Capital
did that.
South.
Fucking hilarious that she never recognized you out of costume.
yeah. It was great.
Her identity's not even secret. She just didn't care.
Did not give two shits.
But yeah. So with that news, Audrey, Sam, and Quinn, are you still gonna stick out?
I always intended to go. Whether they invited me in or not was.
Oh.
Jesus.
Well,
I mean, you want me to go?
I
mean, you're welcome to.
Didn't they say not everyone should go?
He said he's fine with anyone.
Well, yeah. Yeah, but the Human Warhead said he's fine with anyone.
Yeah. Because he loves you guys. You're his favorites.
That's his choice.
All of us are equally his favorites. No exceptions.
Yeah, and he doesn't.
yeah.
Yeah, he says, I love all the wild cards equally. I don't care for Sam.
I mean, that's fair.
I don't know about that.
You literally gave him a heart. You talked to him so poorly. You gave him a heart attack.
I thought I was quite eloquent.
I mean, so's a knife sometimes.
I really cut to the heart of the matter, you could say.
Yeah. You fucking flayed him open. You fucking monster. Jesus Christ. So, Audrey, Quinn, you going?
I guess. I don't know.
Sure.
Do people tell me not to come? I don't know what the fuck's happening.
They said
tell you not to
the wildcard said maybe we can all go.
I'm sorry,
And,
since when does Quinn listen to people?
Okay,
You
true.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, and
Which
Audrey's
one?
going because everyone else is going.
Because Audrey doesn't have any other friends, I guess.
Damn.
So I mean, I guess everyone's going. So I don't want to like stay by myself. I don't want to like.
As you guys hear inside, you hear a bit of like a hushed argument. Somebody is whispering, and you hear human words like, I'm sorry, I cannot do this with you. It's not ready for a human.
Humans, bro.
I promise it. If I can get to that level, I would help you. But as of now, it's only really going to help mutants like myself, and then hopefully eventually other superhumans and other humans. Hopefully soon, but okay, I'm sorry. Yes. And storming out, you see none other than Allison Cat, aka Alley Cat.
Oh man, she managed to avoid the drugs the first time. Now she's trying to get her drugs.
And she kind of stops and looks over at you guys like, well, what's up?
Well, the madhouse.
Mm-hmm.
She's not a baseline human. She has a power.
Uh-huh.
And the human warhead is racist. What's the
I mean, Alley Cat was a thief. And
Yeah.
a liar. And a bit of a criminal.
What do you mean was a thief?
Alley Cat is a thief, but was a criminal, and is a liar.
Yeah, she's a thief. She's stolen the audience's heart.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I like her.
yeah, Allison
on
walks
her
in,
good
like,
days.
oh, hey,
Yeah.
Wildcards, what are you guys doing here?
Point
Oh,
towards
we
Mason.
were just.
We're not doing Mason to establish the context here.
Yeah, I fucking hope. What the fuck happened to you, by the way?
He didn't eat them.
Nor did I cut them off. I actually
Shoved them
got
in you?
invited out here. What?
Oh, sorry. You carry on.
I got invited out here earlier today with Rock and Komodo, and I was told that there was a chance for me to live a little longer, so I took it.
Oh, so he invited you and Brock. That explains why he came back all boosted. It's kind of the reason why I came up here.
I mean, I was honestly kind of wondering about it myself, but
How much of that did you guys hear, by the way?
I can say none if you want me to.
She looks around at the rest of you.
mostly just what Human Warhead was saying.
So you're also looking to get boosted?
No.
No? Okay.
I was looking to get... And she looks... For the first time in her life, you see Alley Cat with a brand new expression on her face. A face of shame. Looking to get empowered.
So she was a beacon this whole time, that's what I'm hearing.
She was always a fucking beacon.
Yeah, she's always...
She was a thief.
She's
What?
a thief.
What's the difference?
She stole.
They literally have a move about stealing shit.
Yeah?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
It's the best stuff, was it?
Not the no powers and not nearly enough training.
Oh yeah, where you just randomly pick up shit and use it later.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, just I don't. I thought you like a second power.
No, power in general.
Yeah, I think the implication here is that Allison got into the hero program without any powers, which frankly,
Oh,
awesome.
Audrey, like her eyes go wide. It's like, oh no, I'm so sorry. What happened? Did someone like steal your like balance thing or?
No, Audrey, there was never a balance thing. I'm just that good, you know?
Oh shit, that's really cool.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. But why do you feel you need powers?
Well, it's hard to lead the Southside Scrappers of two people when it's just, powerless me and, bless her, Rosa. Brock was kind of our powerhouse.
I mean, he
Said he's going back to the hero program.
Yeah, to
did.
upstage me, and then I'm gonna be just a stupid henchwoman in Southside Scrappers.
What? No, that's not how Brock is.
He's always been a better leader than me, and his powers are even better than they were before. So
Yeah, he got a boost, but that doesn't mean he's just gonna divvy up Shit's Creek without a paddle.
yeah.
Yeah, just because you don't have powers doesn't make you any less of a good leader or a good hero.
I know I'm a good hero. I'm a fantastic hero. It's just I know I could be better too.
Well, everyone can be better, but that's what training is for, right?
I mean, says the girl who can walk through walls and develop whatever power she wants.
I was gonna say, I feel like she knows that training is super useful when she's in the hero program without powers.
Well, yeah, but she's talking about like having powers makes you better, and that's not really true.
I don't really like. I get where we're going with this. Like, obviously, I think Allie's awesome too, but to be fair, in the last couple of years, we've had massive city-threatening, like, brain monsters and Madame Misery and everything. I do not blame her at all for...
Man, I say Warhead is kind of right, guys. Warhead is kind of right.
Like, if in her position, if I did not have powers, I would not want to be in a hero program right now.
Yeah, Thanks, Sam. See, I always knew there was a reason I liked you the most.
I think there are countless reasons you like me the most.
Okay, yep, back to liking Quinn the most.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
You know what? I don't mind. You can flip-flop as long as I'm at least the flip.
Can I be the second most?
Training is a cute little pipe dream or whatever, Lilith, but, you know, you can just develop whatever powers you want on a whim. Not all of us have that luxury. I know what training looks like, I know what hard work looks like, and everything that's come to the South Side in the past year or so has been horrible. And I can only punch so hard and so many times. If I want to defend my community, I have to be strong. And sure, there's the whole, oh, you're strong, whatever, blah, blah. But I need something more. I'm only so much of myself.
Well, okay, that's fine. But how much are you going to go with this then?
I don't care. As long as I can protect the people that I care about. Protect my district.
I mean, it's like what we were saying with Mason. That's her choice. If it's what she wants to do, then you know. And I do get where you're coming from, Allie.
Thanks. But I guess we'll just have to wait until this machine gets better so it can actually, you know, help us human heroes.
If you want to be technical about it,
What was that?
Sam's mostly mustering in the back, like, I mean, if you want to be technical about it, most heroes are human heroes. Just like superhuman, but there's human by definition.
Juno just kind of slams her elbow into you.
Oh, God.
Not really a point here, Sam.
Look, that Sam is great talking to like his fans, but when it comes to people he knows, he's a lot of shit at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not dazzled by his bullshit.
I was like, so,
You polish a turd, it's still a turd.
Allie's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna... I'll catch you guys later. And please don't bring up the whole human thing to people. Kind of part of my image.
I mean, frankly, dude, if everyone found out you didn't... I mean, obviously, I'm gonna respect your choices and everything, but if people found out you didn't have powers and you were as badass as you were, I think you'd get even more street cred.
Yeah, until every criminal that I've locked up or beat up in the past month or so tried to target my family and friends, and my school, and me.
Dude, fuck that. Are you kidding? If a bunch of criminals found out they got taken down by the kid without any powers, they would never show their faces again.
That's what a facade, clarity. It's just like, once it's broken, it's broken. It's like, you know, when The Undertaker got defeated at WrestleMania for the first time.
I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Mason and Six like, yeah, that makes sense to me. That adds up.
Yeah.
Wait, the Undertaker got defeated?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
God,
Yeah, no.
Sweet,
Lil's
sweet
like,
summer
what?
child.
He what?
You what?
Who's the Undertaker?
You're lying.
That is around this time. That man.
Lil goes, oh, I see. You're all trying to hurt my feelings again. Well, I'm not going to believe it.
No.
It's like, you know, once one person's able to prove that you have a weakness, then everyone can exploit it. So it's just not a battle that I wish to, you know, deal with right now. So just keep it a secret, please.
Good question.
Fair enough.
Matt, can I say during this whole conversation, like, I stopped the footage from going out?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Cause we do have walking cameras with us, so fucking.
Yeah.
We gotta make sure something stays secret.
I'm glad
I don't care
you guys
about
remember
which.
when to say it, because when you don't, I have a fucking time with it.
I know, Matt. And that's why I said it now.
Yeah, Allie's like, okay, well, nice seeing you guys. Don't die, don't do drugs, whatever. Don't be a bunch of losers and bitches. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you 2 out of 3.
Oh, yeah, Mason.
Yeah.
You're still a bitch. And she just walks out.
Motherfucker.
No matter how much you not dying, Mason, you still gonna get shit on.
Yeah. I like that's like, I'm a bully for you before and after the grave.
Hey, Mason.
Bitch.
What?
You just got burned by a chick with no powers.
Damn!
Punch him in the shoulder.
Juno unintentionally laughs.
Quinn audibly laughs.
Yeah.
Also, Matt, I'm letting you know now, your whole conversation with Warhead is gonna be not on camera.
Yeah. Yeah. The human
I
Do
don't
you,
need
do you want me to
more
take
people
that,
Yeah.
Take that
I
power
don't need more people without powers. Yeah.
Just got burned by a beacon, you fucking loser. Once again, it's just kind of also a funny joke of the beacon is the strongest playbook, and of course that's Alley Cat.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I was just saying. She could throw hands for a no, probably.
More than likely. Probably has.
She fought Parkour, who has superhuman agility and endurance, and held her own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
I feel like her getting powers would be a cheating.
She fought an entire house, a small house, with 15 or so cultists in it, with mentalism. Alone.
What I'm saying,
Yeah.
if she ever gets powers, she's gonna be a true more devil menace than she already is.
Oh yeah, she's gonna fuck someone up.
Yeah, she's gonna be fighting villains not from her neighborhood. She's gonna be going up downtown.
Yeah. She's like,
Yeah.
I heard this villain I beat up in the slums had a relative in the residential district. Time to go beat their ass too. If you
We'll
don't stop
destroy
doing
your
crimes,
bloodline.
if you don't
you
stop doing crimes, they're gonna beat up your
bitch.
whole family tree, fucko.
I do love the thing though. She wants powers, but powers can be random as fuck. You don't know what you're getting.
Yeah. It's fucking laser eyes or something. But yeah, Human Warhead walks out, wiping his hands over the time. He's like, Wildcards, you're here.
Yep. Also, Matt, no cameras.
Yep.
Don't need people getting powers.
It's good seeing you all.
I nod at him.
His eyes just kind of drift over to Sam.
Make him get
And
a
then
heart
drift
attack.
away.
Sam is explicitly not saying anything.
Oh my god.
What?
He's self-aware.
Wait, no, Sam stopped talking?
Well, the last time you spoke to this guy, you almost killed him, so...
I know you guys don't have a grandfather clock. Well, I mean, you have Audrey. That's basically grandfather clock.
That's grandfather clock light.
Giant grandfather clock.
Wow. But, I mean, yeah, we, just wanted to swing by and hopefully get, better knowledge on how we can help out with all of this.
You guys want to know how the machine works?
Yes.
Long and short of it, yeah.
Would be appreciated, yeah.
Well, I'm still fixing it up, sprucing it up, so it works on more than just mutants like myself. But hopefully the next step is working on superhumans. Both ones who are born with their powers, or gain them over time, or gain them through some kind of lab work. Or mishap.
Okay, Audrey.
What was that?
Nothing. I don't want to die again.
But he looks around. He's like, obviously, the bulk of you won't need it. I mean, as Lilith, Audrey, and Six, you guys are all far advanced, so I don't see there's really no benefit from stepping into the machine.
Yeah,
I just want to see it and examine it. I like learning about new things.